All right, Coach, and I know that we want people to listen on the stream and on the live stream as well tonight to what we've got to bring, but obviously it's senior night, so I want to give you an opportunity to give one final plug for those who haven't quite made it out to the stadium yet to make their way on over to celebrate this senior group.
Well, this has been a great group, and it's a great night weather-wise. Maybe one of the last best days left in October, so I just encourage all our Eagle fans to come out and support our team. There's a great group of young men, and again, I really feel like we're playing the best football of our season right now, which I think is good as we go into the playoffs.
Coach Kagminski, appreciate the time as always. Looking forward to another good conversation tonight after what we hope to be another Eagles win and solidification of that third spot in the district. But again, appreciate the time, and we'll talk with you afterwards.
Thanks, Tyler.
Absolutely. That was head coach of the Pella Christian football team, Rich Kagminski, here on pregame coverage as the Eagles get ready for senior night against Colfax-Mingo. We'll be back after this with more pregame coverage on KNIAKRLS.com.
As the leaves fall and temperatures drop, make sure your home stays cozy with Vanderlinden Services, your York certified dealer. Our expert technicians ensure your furnace is ready for winter's chill. Schedule a tune-up today and enjoy peace of mind all season long. Call me, Austin Vanderlinden, at 641-780-0193 to schedule an appointment, or visit vanderlindenservices.com. Stay warm with York. Stay confident with Vanderlinden Services, the best for the job.
Rev up your ride with unbeatable deals at PellaMotors.com. We're dealing so you can drive away happy. Don't miss out on our incredible offers on Chevy, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram. Find your perfect ride at PellaMotors.com.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized to you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with your Pella Edward Jones financial advisors, they focus on what's important to you. You'll work together to use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. Call 1-800-ED-JONES, visit edwardjones.com, or stop by the Edward Jones office in your neighborhood. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
USA Today recently named Hy-Vee the best grocery store in America as voted on by their readers. This is a tremendous honor, and we are very appreciative of you, our customers, for voting for Hy-Vee. As we continue our mission of making lives easier, healthier, and happier, we are committed to delivering only the best service and experience to you, our valued customer. Thank you for naming Hy-Vee the best grocery store in America.
Mom, Dad burned the boogers again. And my hot dog looks like a burned up stick. Can we please get Dad a new grill from Pingles?
Get ready for family cookouts with a top-notch grill from Pingles Home Store in Pella. Whether you're flipping burgers or roasting veggies, our selection of grills makes every meal a hit with the whole family. Pingles Home Store. Real people, real service, real dependability.
Central Iowa Roofing is among the industry leaders in all shingle applications, steel panel roofing, and have experience in many kinds of flat roofs. Have a leak? Let them help you track it down. They employ some of the best roofers in Central Iowa and will make sure your job is done right. They also specialize in storm damage, including dealing with those pesky insurance companies. Let them help navigate the repair process of your roof damage. They serve all of Central Iowa, including you. For more information, visit them on centraliowaroofinginc.com.
Hi, I'm Ryan Robert.
And I'm Sarah Roberts.
We are the owners and operators of Sundance Realty in Knoxville. We want to thank all of you who have put your trust in Sundance Realty. We're also very proud that Sundance Realty is the only locally owned and operated real estate office in Knoxville.
When you're in the market to buy or sell a home, put our staff to the test. Remember, at Sundance Realty, we have more buyers than homes for sale.
Homes sold, dreams delivered every day. Sundance Realty.
Attention Indianola and Knoxville. Ready for maintenance-free living that's affordable? Kading Properties has the perfect solution for you. Our pet-friendly communities are perfect for young professionals, families, and those looking to downsize from a home. Our townhomes offer attached garages and your own front door. The perfect place to call home. Let us show you what Kading living looks like. Visit us at kadingproperties.com today and see why Kading Properties are the perfect fit for you.
Welcome back to pregame coverage of Pella Christian High School football here on KNIA, KRLS.com. Tyler Crabb and Brendan Fowdy here with you. We went a little bit earlier getting to Coach Kagmarinsky. We were trying to squeeze in the senior night stuff to be able to talk through that a little bit. Unfortunately, just missed out. They went a little bit early on us, but that's okay. They got to get the guys ready to play tonight. But again, just an exciting night to celebrate a senior group that, they've endured their fair share of struggles this year, but they've also shared some great memories and some great moments over the last several years here on Eagle Lane playing Pella Christian football, if I can stop trying to combine those two words. But again, just a great night to honor our seniors here for senior night and just show how much they're appreciated for all their hard work.
Yeah, and you heard a lot of those seniors look back to the PCM double overtime game from last year as their greatest memory from high school football, which certainly was a highlight. And all those seniors, I know, are hoping that there's some more highlights to come yet this season as well.
Absolutely right. Another highlight that comes fresh to my mind. I didn't hear it there. We heard it earlier today. If you're listening to the Jeremy Dingham and Concrete Football Friday Night radio preview show, it's one of my favorite highlights I've ever gotten a call over at South Hamilton 2 years ago, round of 16 in Jewel. Earlier in the day, I was up at state cross country watching the Eagles run really well at the state cross country meet. Made the trip down once they got done running. Got to Jewel, set up the equipment, and watched an instant classic game, 38-30, Eagles win. Cooper Sprunk with the game-sealing interception in that one. Been a lot of great moments for the Eagles here over my 4 years covering the team, and don't expect that to change anytime soon. But, the senior group, they've done a lot of great things, and again, we talked about it, a beautiful night here on Eagle Lane to celebrate our seniors. Our game time temperature presented by Van Haften Plumbing and Heating is a nice crisp 67 degrees, and again, you couldn't ask for much better weather here in the middle of October for a high school football game.
Yeah, when you think of fall football in Iowa, this is the type of night you picture. We're lucky it's not super windy today, but like you said, it is crisp. The air's a little bit drier this time of year, and exciting football is right around the corner, and hopefully Pella Christian can be right in the thick of it.
Yep, our game time temperature is presented by Van Haften Plumbing and Heating, your local cooling and heating experts. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear.
Van Haften.
There we go. Might help if I have that turned up a little bit so we can actually hear that. But again, that's our game time temperature. And we'll look at our starting lineups real quick. Again, did not get the Colfax-Mingo starting lineups, but they're players to watch. On defense, we've got the defensive back. We'll talk more about him on the offensive side of things. The senior number 11, Shane Hostetter. The two linebackers to watch are freshman number 15, Camden Cunningham, and senior number 1, Caden Sykes. And then the defensive lineman to watch is the sophomore number 75, Jace Lewis. On the offensive side of things, the two receivers to watch are freshman number 5, Chase Trotter, and the senior number 1, Caden Sykes. He's the team's leading rusher, so interesting how that works. But the running back for Colfax-Mingo is senior number 2, Isaiah Bockham, and the quarterback, senior number 11, Shane Hostetter. He's the guy that Colfax-Mingo wants to run their offense through, so the Eagles going to be tasked with trying to slow down him in this Colfax-Mingo passing game. Again, we'll touch more on him later on. Excuse me. Starting lineups presented by Vander Linden Services for the Eagles. On defense, the defensive backfield, you've got number 15, Landon Fransman, a senior number 27, Camden Parker, junior number 23, Caleb Volk, and junior number 21, Landon Nunakoven. The linebackers, senior number 7, Cooper Sprunk, junior number 25, Garrett Wheelard, senior number 42, Johnson Morgan. The two defensive ends, junior number 44, Devin Runner, and senior number 84, Grant Kelderman. Defensive tackle, junior number 55, Toby Belzer, and the senior nose guard, number 51, Connor Van Zee. Offensive line, I'm not even going to say positions, they rotate. I will give you the Hunter Vanderlinden, the junior wearing number 50. He's the center. The guards and the tackles kind of flip-flop depending on the play, but you've got the two tackles are number 60, junior Blake 6, and 66 sophomore Gage Dinner. The two guards are senior number 70 Josiah Vink and senior number 51 Connor Van Zee.
Tight end is senior number 84, Grant Kelderman. Slot receiver, junior number 23, Caleb Volk. X-receiver, senior number 27, Camden Parker. Wing wide receiver, senior number 42, Johnson Morgan. Fullback, senior number 7, Cooper Sprunk. Quarterback, junior number 11, Brecken Ritzert. Those are the starting lineups presented by Vanderlinden Services, a family-based business that treats their customers like family. For any plumbing, HVAC services you need, call Austin at Vanderlinden Services. And again, you look at that Colfax-Mingo team, they want to play through Shane Hostetter.
Yeah, and for Pella Christian, I think we talked a little bit just about the growth that they've seen offensively, and last week we certainly saw some of that growth against Cardinal of Eldon, what was a beautiful Friday night last weekend, and so I'm just excited to see that this week as well. What we've kind of talked about and maybe even begged for a little bit from this Pella Christian offense is an ability to develop some of that short and intermediate passing game early on, because we know they've struggled against good teams to establish the run. Now, certainly against Colfax-Mingo, you'd expect Pella Christian to be able to do that, but come postseason, they're going to be able to need to complete those short and intermediate passes to be able to get things moving and get the sticks moving early on.
Well, and I talked with Coach Kakmarinsky. You probably heard it in that interview there too, as well with Coach Keck. I mean, they liked that they were developing the passing game a little bit last week, but they also weren't satisfied with what they got in the passing game last week. The completion percentage was not where they wanted it to be against the Comets last week. They know that they're going to have to perform at an even higher level come the postseason next week, depending on where they go. It really just depends on where the state decides to send us at this point. The Eagles are locked in. Now the seeding could change a little bit. We could potentially end up as the 4 seed in the district based on if Colfax-Mingo gets to win tonight, they would have the head-to-head on us. We have the head-to-head on Eddyville, so we would end up at 4. Colfax-Mingo would end up at 3. If Colfax doesn't win, they're not even in the playoffs. So obviously they're a hungry team, so it's going to be really interesting. But here come the Eagles onto the field, and with that, we're going to go ahead and take take another time out. We'll be back with more of Eagles pregame on KNIA, KRLS.com, on the free KNIA, KRLS app, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Again, Pella Christian regular season finale and senior night here against the Colfax-Mingo Tiger Hawks, and we will be back with more of Eagles pregame right after this.
At Marion County Bank, we love the communities we serve.
In fact, it's why we do what we do. From the report card program that gives back to the school of your choice,
to all the community events, sponsorships, and donations we are proud to be a part of.
From the volunteer efforts of our staff,
to partnering in the success story of your business, farming operation, or personal financial journey. We go beyond banking. We share in the life of the community.
Marion County Bank, serving you, building community. Member FDIC.
It's Customer Appreciation Month at Pella Motors, and we're celebrating with huge savings. Right now, get $14,500 off the 2024 Jeep Grand Wagoneer, or drive away with over $15,000 off a Ram 1500 Bighorn. And for the ultimate deal, save a massive $22,000 on the 2024 GMC Sierra Black Widow Edition. These deals won't last long, so hurry into Pella Motors today or visit us online at PellaMotors.com. That's right, PellaMotors.com.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Certain who? Certainly. If you're going to get new shingles, you're going to get Certainteed shingles from Dutch Mill Supply in Pella. Certainteed Roofing offers a wide array of residential roofing shingle options, with profiles as beautiful as they are durable.
Dutch Mill Supply, located in Pella, is your only locally owned, one-stop, full-service lumberyard and building material supplier. My name is Joshua Payne. My staff and I are here daily for professional service from the guy next door. Our product line is diverse, and we'll get you what you need quickly and at a competitive price.
Pella Cinemas get you in a Halloween mood with a classic family favorite, Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, rated PG. This gorgeous stop-motion action animation leaves you breathless on the wall-to-wall screen with Dolby surround sound. New this week at Pella Cinemas is a scary treat, Smile 2, rated R, in which pop sensation Sky Riley experiences increasingly terrifying horrors on a world tour. For its final week, it's the warm and wonderful smash hit Wild Robot, rated PG. For a list of showtimes, visit Pella-Cinemas.com and enjoy a movie at Pella Cinemas.
Now through October 31st at Raceway Tire and Exhaust, buy 4 eligible Firestone tires and get $60 back by mail on a Firestone Visa prepaid card, plus an additional $20 instant savings taken off right at the counter for a total of up to $80 on a set of 4 Firestone tires. Head to Raceway Tire and Exhaust today to take advantage of these savings. Restrictions apply. See Raceway Tire and Exhaust or FirestoneRewards.com for details.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust. We got what you need to get you on the go.
The last thing you want to do when it's 30 below zero is fight with your garage door. DeYoung Door Service recommends checking over your door now, before the bitter cold, inspecting the hinges, rollers, cables, and gears to ensure everything's working properly. If you're not sure what to look for, that's okay. Just call the gurus of garage doors at DeYoung Door Service.
Hi, this is Kirk DeYoung. It's not good enough to know what you do. You need to specialize in it. We specialize in sales, installation, and service of garage doors. We're the gurus of garage doors. DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
The lights in the car, white and red, white and red, white and red. The lights in the car, white and red at Central Tire and Auto.
If the lights on your car aren't white and red, don't wait until Mr. Officer makes you fix them. Stop into Central Tire and Auto. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and the little things like new lights. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. Sing along.
Whether you're expanding your operation to meet growing demand, investing in new technologies to maximize your yields, or simply safeguarding your farm for future generations, Bank Iowa can help you take the next step towards solidifying your operation's continued success. So anything you can imagine, let's make it happen. Bank Iowa, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Eagles pregame here on KNIAKRLS.com, the KNIAKRLS app, and the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Captains making their way to midfield here on senior night as they get ready for tonight's contest against the Tiger Hawks of Colfax-Mingo. Last year it was a runaway that really got started by Trevor Veenstra's, I think it was 74-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. I don't know about you, Brendan, but that's not a guy that I want to see with the football in his hands in open space. He's quite an intimidating figure when he gets running downhill, and I saw many kids just bounce off of the thigh of Trevor last year, and so we're hoping for similar results tonight. But that was quite the game for him last year, and so we'll see who maybe gets their turn tonight against the Tiger Hawks of Colfax-Mingo, or if Colfax-Mingo can find a way to sneak into the postseason. Colfax-Mingo won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so the Eagles will get the ball first here. They'll be moving into the wind here to start off, and the wind has died down a little bit from when I got out here. I got out here about 4:30 today, and the video crew was out here, so we were goofing around a little bit because we had some time to kill, right? So if it tells you how windy it was earlier, I was able to hit a 40-yard field goal with the kickoff tee earlier. So I'm not a great kicker by any stretch of the imagination, but the wind definitely was howling earlier, so we'll see how this Eagles team can throw the ball against that wind.
Yeah, definitely, and I would expect to see them probably lean heavily on the run game to start, just to try to get a rhythm, but you never know. We'll see.
Yeah, it'll be, they want to have that balanced attack going into next week. As of right now, nothing official. If I were taking my guesses as to where Pella Christian is next week, this is based on the standings as they currently sit. The geographical locations that make sense is the Eagles will be, if the season ended today, in Jewel next week against South Hamilton, or in Eldora playing South Hardin. Obviously, that's just my speculation. That's not anything official, so don't take my word for it. That's just the two most likely destinations if you had to ask me right now where I thought we were going. We'll find out tomorrow at noon. But anyways, we're ready to play. Xavier Woods ready to kick it off for the Tiger Hawks. Theo Hugan, and I believe that is going to be Landon Nunakoven back deep to return, and Nunakoven fumbles the ball. He's at the 20, now to 25, spinning off of a tackle past the 30, down to the 35-yard line, and great recovery there. They're going to actually mark him at the 34, but a great recovery from Landon Nunakoven after fumbling tonight's opening kick, presented by Dutch Mill Supply in Pella, your only local lumberyard and building material supplier.
Yeah, it was a good return, and had he fielded it cleanly initially, he might have had a chance to spring that one loose. He was one missed tackle away, or one broken tackle away from taking that all the way, so good starting field position for the Pella Christian offense, and we'll see their plan of attack here as they start this first drive.
Yeah, and a little bit of a change out there. Caleb Volk not on the field to start out this contest. Garrett Wheeler out there as an extra tight end as the handoff goes to Cooper Spunk at the middle. He'll make one guy miss at the 35 and fall forward to the 40-yard line. Gain of 6 for Sprunk to start off our contest.
Yeah, nice run right off the hip of Connor Van Zee there to start this game.
Yeah, and it looks like we are going to see a heavy dose of the run. They are going to keep the extra tight end in the game with Garrett Wheeler. Now handoff left with Sprunk. Slips up past the guy at the 40, out across the 50, and across the 45. Brought down to the 43-yard line. Another great run by Cooper Sprunk.
And we talked about how difficult it was to tackle Trevor Van Zee in open space, and I think Cooper Spunk is another guy that, it takes a lot to bring him down. He's just a strong guy for sure. So another good strong run there by Cooper and finishing it falling forward through a tackle.
Yeah, 17-yard gain there for Sprunk. And Ritzer back to pass. He's going to throw to the far side of the field with Camden Parker, who nearly slipped out of a tackle. But more importantly, he brought in the football.
Yeah, Xavier Woods did a really nice job there just to get enough of Parker there to make sure he fell down. But he was real close to slipping that tackle and taking it all the way down the sideline. So quickly, Pella Christian not only into Colfax-Mingo territory, but at the 30-yard line, nearing the red zone.
Yeah, Caleb Volk comes into the game now. That's a gain of 13 for Camden Parker. It was a gain of 17 on the last play for Sprunk. Handoff's going to go to Johnson Morgan to the left side. He's looking to follow Cooper Spunk. He's across the 20 to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Johnson Morgan from 30 yards out, and the Eagles are on the board with 10:44 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Pella Christian.
Yeah, just that jet sweep action, and he was able to get to the edge. And as soon as I saw him get to the edge, I was looking for the receiver that was out there, and it was number 15, senior Landon Franzman, who did a great job making the final block to make sure that Johnson Morgan was able to find his way into the end zone. So great job, great scheme, great job by Landon Franzman to seal the deal with that final block.
Yeah, and got to give credit to Cooper Spunk, too, out of the backfield there. Johnson Morgan's got the head of Steve, but he did a nice job getting out there and leading the way. And Johnson followed right behind him, and Landon's blocked to get to that corner and scores. And Colfax-Mingo jumping.
We got some acting going on out there, too, afterwards. I'm assuming this is going against Colfax, but we'll see.
Yeah, the encroachment against the Tiger Hawks. We'll see if the Eagles change it up.
They decide to decline the penalty.
Now they're just going to kick the field goal. So Camden Parker's kick upcoming here.
Okay. Colfax almost jumps again.
Camden Parker's kick is through the uprights. Great job by the ball boy making the catch behind the field goal post there. Pella Christian takes a 7-0 lead. 10:44 to go in the first quarter. Back after this inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on 92.1 KRLS.
Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, the Veterinarian Pet Salon, is taking appointments.
Hey, Mr. Veterinarian, can we give our kitty a haircut, please?
Yes, we can. This is Dr. Tim Yoder, one of the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Schedule an appointment at the Veterinarian Pet Salon by calling 628-4040. Tri-County Veterinary Clinic, where your pet's good health is our #1 concern.
They're the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the veterinarians.
They do take care of pets because they love them.
Randall Roofing is proud to sponsor the Raise the Roof moment of the game and support our local teams.
Camden Parker is wide open. Garrett Wheeler gets him at the 50, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Camden Parker.
When you think Randall Roofing, think gutters. You heard that right. Maintenance, installation, and repair. We've got your gutters handled too. Randall Roofing, your one-stop shop for roofs and gutters. Find us on socials or visit randallroofs.com.
Welcome back here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. You're listening to Pella Christian Football powered by Bank Iowa on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Colfax-Mingo on the return. It's going to be number 5, Chase Trotter, with the football, and he's not even going to make it to the 15. They were trying to fake something they had seen maybe on film from another team where they faked the think like a hook and ladder type of deal, and Eagles didn't bite on that at all.
Yeah, it was Wyatt Carpenter, number 8 for Colfax-Mingo, who was the other receiver back there, returner back there, I should say, and he was the one who was wanting the ball, and he kind of came back up to Chase after that play saying, come on, man, give me the ball. So, yeah, they certainly had an idea there and then didn't do it, and either way, Pella Christian defensively has Colfax pinned deep in their own territory.
Yeah, and back to pass is Hostetter. He's looking down the sideline for number 5, Chase Trotter. Trotter immediately saw I believe that was Brecken Ritzer.
Landon Fransman.
I knew it was one of the two safeties, didn't see which one, but he saw him and he pulled up an alligator arm. That one, he would have gotten smoked had he tried to actually make the catch on that football.
Yeah, he saw Landon coming and he made a business decision there, Tyler, to just step outside of that hit he was about to take and let the ball fall to the turf.
I don't always agree with business decisions. That's one where the night might have been over had he not made that business decision. So Hostetter back in the shotgun. He is going to hand this ball off. And that's actually going to be a positive run there for Isaiah Bockham of 7 yards. Brings up 3rd down and short.
Yeah, a nice little run just between the tackles there for Colfax-Mingo to get themselves in a manageable 3rd down situation here. And right away, we talk about 3rd down and 4th down a lot with this Pella Christian team. We've talked about it all year, not only on the offensive side of the ball being able to convert on those situations, but also defensively being able to get off the field. And we get to see Pella Christian face that first test defensively here right now.
Absolutely. Well, I would imagine that Colfax-Mingo is going to go back to the ground game, but obviously they go back to the shotgun set. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Hostetter. And the snap is wild. Hostetter does a great job to corral it, and now will sneak past a couple Eagles, gain of 5, and then a Tigerhawks first down. Great job by Hostetter to make something out of nothing there, and that's going to be a frustration for the Eagles there that they did not get the stop on what should have probably been a loss.
Yeah, and you see, first of all, the snap was outside of Hostetter's frame, and he did a nice job just to corral it. But then you also see some of his ability there to make a couple guys miss in the backfield and find a way to get a first down to keep the chains moving for his offense.
Absolutely right. We'll take a look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard after this 1st down and 10 with 9:19 to go in the first quarter for Colfax-Mingo. Ball on the 26-yard line of Colfax-Mingo. Hostetter over the middle, throws it right into the hands of Garrett Wheeler, who's got it at the 25 for the Eagles. Great job by Garrett Wheeler stepping in front and getting a takeaway for the Eagles after what was a disappointing 3rd down play.
Yeah, and it looked like that his receiver was just trying to settle into what may have been a zone defense there, but quite honestly, he settled right behind Garrett Wheeler, and Hostetter just, like you said, threw it right to Garrett. And great job by Garrett to secure it. And Pella Christian all of a sudden is knocking on the door of the red zone in their 2nd series. And the game has practically just started, Tyler.
Yeah, the Eagles with a great opportunity here with 9:08 to go in the first quarter. 1st down and 10 at the Colfax-Mingo 25. Just outside the Raceway Tire and Exhaust red zone. It's 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Brecken Ritzer rolling out to his right. He's looking. He is firing, and not exactly sure who the intended target was there as that ball sailed about 5 yards out of bounds in the direction of Volk, Johnson, Morgan, and Camden Parker.
Yeah, they had kind of those 3 levels there all going out to the sideline with those 3 receivers, and he kind of floated it in the middle of Parker and Caleb Volk. I think he was trying to hit Caleb Volk kind of that middle level, if you will, and he just, I don't know if he lost grip of the football or what, but flush that one and move on.
Yeah, handoff goes to Cooper Sprunk up the middle. He'll bounce off of a couple of guys and into the Raceway Tire and Exhaust red zone with a 7-yard run down to the 18.
Yeah, and the early indication, Tyler, with this run game with Cooper Sprunk is that they're going to have a hard time stopping that kind of ground and pound run game in the middle between the tackles. And obviously, Johnson Morgan has already shown his ability to get to the outside with his speed. So I know Pella Christian wants to continue with working on that balance, right? But they're going to be able to run the ball pretty much at will by the looks of it.
Yeah, Brecken Ritzer going to roll out to his right. He's going to look. He's going to flip to Grant Kelderman, who did a nice job bringing that one in. He'll get it down to the 11-yard line. And actually the 12-yard line, a gain of 6 and a first down for the Eagles.
Tyler, that's something I've been wanting to see all year long, and I think if you talk to Coach Kakmarinsky about it, he'd say the same thing. Get the tight end involved in the run game or in the pass game, and we just haven't seen it a whole lot this year.
Yeah, great 6-yard play there for the Eagles. It's a first down. Cooper Sprunk with a 2-yard run down to the 10-yard line. As Eagles here in the Raceway Tire and Exhaust red zone will get to put up their second score of the night already with 8 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Pella Christian can still pick up a first down here before they score, but this red zone trip, obviously important that Pella Christian is able to convert on these situations as they try to prepare themselves for a postseason run.
Yep, and it's going to be a hitch route to Landon Fransman from Ritzert, and Fransman will be brought down at the 5, gain of 5.
Yeah, good job by Landon there to continue to move his feet, get to the 5-yard line after that hitch route that you mentioned, and Pella Christian, 3 yards before the first down marker? It looks like 3rd and 3 we got coming up.
Yep, our first Pingles Home Store Instant Radio update. Indianola 7, ADM 0, 8:03 to go in the first quarter there. Handoff goes to Cooper Sprunk. He's looking for any room on the left side, but Colfax-Mingo's all over that, and a late flag coming in.
Yeah, there's going to be a holding. There's going to be a holding, and I saw Camden Parker matched one-on-one with Xavier Woods for Colfax here on this end, and I would like to see that little fade route that we saw last week against Cardinal.
Yeah, we're going to see what Colfax-Mingo decides to do with the holding.
Well, certainly they'll take it, won't they?
I don't know. 4th down. Do you go 3rd down and 13, or do you go 4th down and 3?
I think if you're Colfax, you take it, and they're going to.
So they will enforce it. So it'll be 3rd down and 13, which will negate the run from Cooper Sprunk.
And I just think, 3rd and very long as opposed to what's kind of a chip shot field goal. You kind of move them into a more difficult field goal range.
Actually, they say 3rd down and 14, sorry. Fake the handoff to Cooper Sprunk.
Richard
looking over the middle, and he's got Caleb Volk. Touchdown.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, Tyler. He had multiple options there. I was upset that he didn't go to Camden Parker because the safety immediately went to the middle route, but he obviously had multiple options to work with there. Throw was a little bit low. Caleb Volk did a nice job kind of sliding into second base there to make the catch.
Yeah, so Caleb Volk gets the Eagles on the board with the 14, or no, take that back. That would have been the 16-yard score. And Camden Parker on to try the extra point once again. Following the 16-yard score, Pella Christian up 13-0. 7:07 to go in the first quarter. And Colfax-Mingo, I believe, jumped again.
Well, they're pointing our direction this time, so somebody must have jumped. Looked like they were kind of fooling around with the extra point last time around, too, and let's not get cute.
Yeah, not exactly sure what's going on with that, but Camden clearly has the leg to hit the extra point from 5 yards back.
If there's one thing we haven't seen this year, Tyler, it's Camden extending his field goal range. We haven't really gotten to see too many long field goals.
He boots this one high, and he does curve it through the uprights there. It looked like maybe it was going to tail off, but regardless, Pella Christian 14, Colfax-Mingo 0, 7:07 to go in the first quarter. Back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth after this on KNIAKRLS.com.
Does your child struggle with focusing, outbursts, or making friends? What about anxiety, trying new foods, or delayed coordination and motor skills? At Kinetic Edge, we know your child can be successful in all these areas. We offer pediatric, occupational therapy, and physical therapy, and we work one-on-one to help build those skills. Contact us today at kineticedgept.com or at 621-0230. And let's make this school year a success for you and your child.
If you have a big vaulted ceiling in your living room, how long have you had your current ceiling fan? Probably longer than you want to admit. It's a daunting task to think about replacing something 15 to 20 feet in the air. At Centerpoint Electric, we're here to help with any electrical problem you have, big or small. We'll install the new ceiling fan, and you can have a clean, modern look without any of the nervous work at the top of a ladder. Check us out online at centerpoint-electric.com. We're wired for excellence.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIAKRLS.com. Camden Parker kicks it away again. Colfax-Mingo brought down at the 16, so the second time the Eagles kickoff unit has pinned Colfax-Mingo deep in their own territory.
And again, he's kind of looking to to do that reverse to Wyatt Carpenter. He doesn't give it to him, and I think for Colfax, they'd probably be better off if they just had Carpenter go out and block for him.
Yeah, it's putting him a man down, and I mean, he didn't even get to Carpenter that time to really fake that one, and so
Good job by the coverage team, obviously, for Pella Christian.
Yeah, great start to this contest for the Eagles. 7:02 to go in the first quarter. And Colfax-Mingo is going to hand to Isaiah Bockham. Garrett Wheeler looking around for a flag. That was actually Caden Sykes on the carry for 2 yards.
I'd like to know what the story is behind this neon yellow that Isaiah Bockham's got going on. It's a different look with that orange, orange and white.
Yeah, Colfax-Mingo, for those not watching on the Pella Christian YouTube channel, they're wearing the white tops, the white helmets, and orange pants, and then Bockham's got neon green cleats and a neon green arm sleeve. It's a speed option. The toss goes to the outside for Sykes. He'll be run down out of bounds.
It's going to be a holding on number 73 for Colfax-Mingo, and another penalty comes in late. I don't know if I like that one.
I don't like that one at all. They're going to call him late, hit out of bounds. It's going to be offsetting penalties. They're going to replay second down here. That flag, he hesitated 3 times with that flag. He pulled it once, he pulled it twice, and then finally gave it the toss.
Yeah. Yeah, Isaiah Bockham, not only does he have the cleats and the socks and a sleeve, but also the gloves. I mean, it is a full commitment to the neon yellow there for Bockham.
Yeah, they only talked to the Eagles sideline after that one.
Well, I think the official on the other side was talking to the Colfax head coach. Remember, they're talking through their radios the whole time as well.
Okay. I was going to say, I'm like, the head official was over on the Pella Christian sideline. The Colfax-Mingo coach has walked out past the numbers to get an explanation from the white hat. They're backing the Tiger Hawks up 10. I guess it is not offsetting penalties. So there's a dead ball foul on the Eagles.
Yeah, because it's after the play, they assess both penalties.
So the gain of 4 for Sykes on the original run. But with all the penalties, the ball ends up at the 29 and a first down, Colfax-Mingo, after a very questionable late hit out of bounds.
You know, Tyler, if I could ask for one upgrade from our Pella Christian football game day experience, it would be a mic for the white hat, so we can get an explanation on some of these penalties, because usually we know what's going on, but sometimes it's nice to hear the white hat explain things. Sometimes they'll give a little more detail. So if we can get that done.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be something for sure. Hostetter is going to catch the snap, and it was a quarterback run to the right side all the way. He'll get up to the 32-yard line, a gain of 3 for Hostetter.
Yeah, and Hostetter, he's got a little bit of athleticism, right? You see his ability to make some guys miss, and you can see why things go through Hostetter for this Colfax-Mingo offense.
Absolutely right, and Hostetter waits the play getting run in here by number 22, Keeson Fitch. Eagles defense waiting for Colfax-Mingo to line up. 5:43 to go in the first quarter. 10 seconds on the play clock. Pella Christian leads 14-0 after a Caleb Volk receiving touchdown and a Johnson Morgan rushing touchdown. And Pella Christian's defense shifted when the Colfax-Mingo offense flipped the formation, and they drew the Tiger Hawks to jump. So great job by the Eagles there, staying home and figuring out what they got to do on the fly.
I saw the 2 Colfax-Mingo skill players moving in motion, like you said, to the other side of the formation. I didn't see the false start. Obviously, there was one.
I think they said it was on the right tackle when Pella Christian shifted their defense afterwards. I think they said he flinched. So it's going to bring up second down and 12 now for Colfax-Mingo. It's a short 12. But Hostetter, he's throwing out for the flat for number 1, Sykes, and there's nothing doing there.
Yeah, just a little bit off with the timing. And it's Sykes that's got the neon yellow, not Bockham. I apologize. I apologize, Isaiah.
They do kind of rotate guys around here in this offense. It's never too set in stone. Sykes is listed as a receiver, but he's played more snaps out of the backfield, I think, tonight.
Yeah, and now he goes out to the slot.
And Bachum's back there in the backfield with Hostetter. It's two receivers on either side of the formation. Hostetter back to pass. He is looking deep for Sykes, and Brecken Ritzer nearly came down with that interception as Hostetter overthrew him. 4th down and long, and that's going to send out the punt unit.
Yeah, it was a good job by Brecken, and he's a little upset because he had both hands on that one. But credit Sykes, he did his job to get up there and make sure he got a hand on the ball as well. And neither player was able to come down with it. The punt unit's going to come on. It looks like it's going to be Sykes that goes back for Colfax-Mingo to boot this one away, and we've got Landon Nunikoven.
Return specialist.
Yeah,
Landon
absolutely.
Nunikoven. He had that return last week on the kickoff return.
His first kickoff return today was certainly good too, so we'll see if he can make something happen here.
Yeah, Sykes gets this one away, and it's a great punt. Nunikoven will catch it at around the 25. He's looking for his blockers. He's got him set up. He's at the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Landon Nunikoven. Randall Roofing raised the roof moment of the game. Landon Nunikoven going about 75 yards for the punt return touchdown.
And Tyler, I think I get a call for that, right? I mean, did I not call that? I guess I didn't really specify
You didn't specify, but you talked about how great his returning has been.
Yeah, I just felt it coming. He had a nice return on the kickoff, and I felt like if he had enough space with the punt, let's call it like it is. Pella Christian's probably got some more athletes out there tonight, and that play kind of proved it. Good job by Landon Nunikoven to find some space. Good job by Pella Christian to set up the blocking needed to get landed into the end zone, and Pella Christian is up early 20-0.
Yeah, just a great start here for Pella Christian as Camden Parker boots another extra point up and good. 4:48 to go in the first quarter. Pella Christian takes a 21-0 lead on the 75-yard kickoff punt return for touchdown by Landon Nunikoven. Back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth after this on KNIA-KRLS.com.
Randall Roofing is proud to sponsor the Raise the Roof moment of the game and support our local teams.
Camden Parker is wide open. Garrett Wheeler gets him at the 50, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Camden Parker.
When you think Randall Roofing, think gutters. You heard that right. Maintenance, installation, and repair. We've got your gutters handled too. Randall Roofing, your one-stop shop for roofs and gutters. Find us on socials or visit randallroofs.com.
USA Today recently named Hy-Vee the best grocery store in America as voted on by their readers. This is a tremendous honor, and we are very appreciative of you, our customers, for voting for Hy-Vee. As we continue our mission of making lives easier, healthier, and happier, we are committed to delivering only the best service and experience to you, our valued customer. Thank you for naming Hy-Vee the best grocery store in America.
Welcome back here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA-KRLS.com. Colfax-Mingo with a nice little kick return of their own. First time they've been across the 20 thus far, with Chase Trotter getting it out to about the 23-yard line, and that'll be where Colfax-Mingo takes over. Raise the roof moment of the game tonight, presented by Randall Roofing. When the moment arises and it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing. It came courtesy of the 75-yard kick or punt return for a touchdown from Landon Nunikoven there. And again, a great job by Landon to let the blocking set up the way he wanted it, and just found the hole and hit it as soon as it was open.
Yeah, and he was driven back by what was a really good punt, and he was able to get his shoulders turned and find the open field quickly.
Yeah, Hostetter.
Oh, no way. They're going to call roughing the passer for that one.
Oh, no. Hostetter was way off the mark with Sykes, and the Pella Christian bench is upset with that flag. That is... Yeah, I try not to get on officials, but that was really bad.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of timing, he wasn't late. The hit came as soon as the ball came out. What they probably...
I mean, he shoved him in the shoulders. I mean, the only thing you could say is maybe he went high on the quarterback, but that was... I think that's you're searching for a flag at that point.
I think that's what what warranted the flag, or what drew the flag, was probably that they went high a little bit. But I tell you what, you shake that one off if you're Pella Christian defensively. I don't think you worry about that one too much.
Yeah. So Hostetter and Colfax-Mingo will benefit by getting the ball up to the 38, their best field position of the night. Hostetter's going to throw to the flat for Chase Trotter, who decided to run with it before catching it. And that ball hits the turf, and now Colfax-Mingo is now 0 of 5 passing the football to start out here.
Yeah, it seemed like that ball took a while to get out to Trotter, but maybe a little bit too much time to think about it. Chase wasn't able to corral it before he got those feet moving.
Pingles Home Store Instant Radio Update. ADM now leads Indianola 14-7 with 2:49 to go in the first quarter. Lewis Central leads Norwalk 7-0, 6:02 to go in the first quarter. We'll update you on the rest of our games here in a moment. Hostetter out to Trotter. This one's going to be complete as Trotter gets the ball out to the 47.
Pass complete to Trotter.
That's a gain of 14 and Colfax-Mingo first down, first completion of the night.
Yeah, and Pella Christian, the way they're setting up, just really soft with their coverage in terms of, the man-to-man defense here. And I should make sure it's man coverage before I say that, but just a lot of cushion for those receivers. So we'll see if Pella Christian makes an adjustment defensively here.
Yeah, that we will. It'll be Colfax-Mingo now across midfield for the first time tonight at the Eagles' 48-yard line after the gain of 14 by number 5, Trotter. Hostetter is rolling to his right. He is going to find number 22, who dropped the football. And they said they blew the whistle early. They said he was down. That was number 22 on the catch, Keeson Fitch.
That might have been an early whistle. We'll see here. Oh, that was a way early whistle. He was still moving forward.
Yeah, that's a gain of 6, and Pella Christian has been on the wrong side of 2 questionable plays here.
Yeah, that one's probably more costly than the first because that was certainly resulting in turnover for Pella Christian, but nonetheless, it's 2nd and 4. Colfax in the shotgun.
Yeah, at the 42-yard line, Hostetter running to his right all the way, and he had absolutely nowhere to go as he'll lose a yard. 3:23 to go in the first quarter. Pella Christian leads 21-0. Our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. We do not have any score updates from Pella, Bondurant, Farrar yet. Knoxville's got Perry tonight. They do not have any score updates. Newton versus Gilbert, no score updates as well. That game has not started quite yet. PCM and Iowa Falls Alden, no score updates, and also nothing from Pleasantville Cardinal. But I'm going to tell you for free right now, Pleasantville's going to win that game. And then Indianola trails ADM 14-7. Hostetter back to pass, and he's got a wide open man. That's Keeson Fitch, who's got it down to the 11-yard line into the Raceway Tire and Exhaust red zone for Colfax-Mingo following a gain of 31.
Yeah, and definitely a busted coverage there. You see coaches on the Pella Christian sideline kind of upset with the defensive backfield there for Pella Christian, and hopefully they can get that cleaned up. But credit Colfax, this is turning into a really nice drive. Obviously helped early on by a 15-yard penalty, but since then they've kind of just marched down the field.
That they have. So 2:25 to go in the first quarter, and now the clock winding even further down. And a Pella Motors timeout taken by the Tiger Hawks there as the play clock was winding down. That's the first Pella Motors timeout. Finishing our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, Norwalk and Lewis Central are now tied 7-7 late in the first quarter. ADM leads Indianola 14-7, 2:49 to go in the first quarter. Again, our score is Pella Christian 21, Colfax-Mingo 0, 2:15 to go in the first quarter. That's our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leader is Marion County Bank with offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher, Dallas. They're serving you and building community across the county. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. It's senior night here on Eagle Lane, and Pella Christian celebrating in dominant fashion here. A Johnson Morgan 30-yard rushing touchdown, a 16-yard passing touchdown from Brecken Richard to Caleb Bulk, and a 75-yard punt return from Landon Nunnekoven has put the Eagles up big early, but Colfax-Mingo has the ball in the Raceway Tire and Exhaust red zone down to the 13-yard line. That's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
Out of the Pella Motors timeout where you'll drive away happy. That's the Pella Motors guarantee. Hostetter, he is firing back. He rolled to his right, was firing back to the left side to Trotter. and Caleb Volk breaks that pass up.
Yeah, not necessarily what they advise you to do as a quarterback, roll one way and fire back the other across your body, but he did hit his receiver right on target, just wasn't able to corral it. And second down here now.
Yeah, great defense there by Volk to disrupt that pass.
Yeah, it certainly was. Was able to get a hand in there and knock it away. I got to give him his credit for sure.
Pingles home story. It's the radio update. Indianola is now tied it with ADM, 14-14, a minute 23 to go in the first quarter. Hostetter in the shotgun, and
what was that?
I have no idea what just happened. It was a shovel pass forward. The officials waited forever to blow the whistles on that one. Garrett Wheeler had fallen on it. It was supposed to be like the Kansas City Chiefs shovel pass. You've seen that where they run it with the running back and quarterback going left, and Mahomes tries to flip it forward to Kelsey. That was the poor man's version. Sykes was there, but
I think it was supposed to be a triple option because they had a back too that it looked like they could have pitched back to, but he chose to pitch it forward, and he should have gone back, to be quite honest with you, because I think his running back would have had some room to run.
Yeah, that play goes nowhere. So third down and 10 for Colfax-Mingo. Hostetter, he was looking to the outside. I believe that was number 9, Xavier Woods, and that pass was never online the whole way. Woods trying to run it down, but couldn't quite bring it in. So fourth down and 10 for Colfax-Mingo here in the Raceway Tire and Exhaust red zone at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, and had Xavier Woods brought that one in, he probably wasn't going to pick up much yardage anyway because he had to retreat back to the line of scrimmage just to get a hand on it. So,
yeah, that was a long throw for Hostetter. Game reset wired by Center Point Electric. A minute 51 to go in the first quarter. Pella Christian leads Colfax-Mingo 21-0. Hostetter here on 4th and 10. He's throwing to the corner of the end zone, and there's a clear miscommunication there between him and number 23, Parker Metzger, as Metzger was running what appeared to be a slant route. And actually, I take that back. That was Fitch. He was throwing the ball to. Him and Fitch not on the same page. Fitch ran like a slant route. Hostetter threw the fade ball.
Yeah,
and that one nowhere close to a Colfax-Mingo receiver.
And Pella Christian had Caleb Volk coming on a corner blitz as well, so definitely kind of putting the pressure on, bringing the heat, making that decision have to come quickly, and obviously quarterback and receiver not on the same page for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, we'll see what Pella Christian starts the drive off with here. Brecken Ritzert in the shotgun with 2 receivers on either side. It's going to be the handoff to Johnson Morgan. He'll be at the 15, the 20. His stiff arm, and he'll be ripped out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Gain of 12 and a first down, 12. First down, Pella Christian.
Yeah, nice job again by Pella Christian. Johnson Morgan, obviously, with the speed, is just dangerous, and the blocking set up well, giving him the opportunity to get to the sideline after a first down.
So Brecken Ritzert back in the shotgun. Receiver on either side, 2 tight ends. Handoff goes to Sprunk to the left side. He's across the 30 to the 35. Pulled out of bounds near the 40-yard line. We'll see what the official spot is. Looks like they'll give him a gain of 12 and another Pella Christian first down.
Yeah, again, going to the left side is Pella Christian offensively. Again, blocking established well, and Cooper Sprunk with the physical running, able to pick up another first down.
Yeah, just been a game where Pella Christian's been the aggressor, which is great to see here. Cooper Sprunk. And
bad decision.
That was
never there.
Yeah, and Garrett Wheeler a little bit slow getting up there. Sykes grabbed him by the top of the helmet and pulled him backwards. Really kind of surprised there wasn't a flag on that one. But, I mean, it was just such an awkward play. You don't see the helmet grab very often.
Yeah, it just, Garrett. Yeah, Garrett was the receiver, obviously, but for Brecken, just a decision you want to move on from. That was not a good decision.
Yeah, there was nothing there as Cooper Sprunk gets the handoff. He'll get up to about the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 6, brings up third down and 4. I want to talk about the double team there between Connor Van Zee and I believe that was number 66, Gage Dinner. They drove their guy all the way to the opposite 40.
Yeah.
That was a great job of blocking. That's always what you want to see from your offensive lineman. On the gain of 6 from Cooper Sprunk. Third down and 4. Caleb Volk, the motion man this time. He'll get the handoff. He'll slip off of one tackle, but he'll get brought down for a loss of 4, and it's going to bring up 4th down and long as the drive goes backwards.
Yeah, I expect to see the punt team come on as they do. Pella Christian will boot this one away as the quarter trickles to an end.
Yeah, so Brecken Ritzert will not have to punt this ball away as the first quarter comes to a close. Pella Christian leads 21-0 at the end of the quarter. Back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth after this on KNIA-KRLS.com.
At Pella Real Estate Services, we've helped 385 families find a new place to live in the past 12 months. Hi, I'm Levi Spain, and that's more than one family every day. We're experts at matching people with real estate, and we'd love to be your representatives if you're looking to buy a new home. We'll provide you with meaningful data for homes that you're interested in while being fully transparent as we walk you through the process. Schedule a buyer consultation by calling me or any member of our team at 628-1BUY for Pella Real Estate Services.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Ask me, Chad Klein, at the Burduff Agency in Pella, if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Welcome back here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA-KRLS.com. Pella Christian set the punt in away here to start off the second quarter as Brecken Ritzert gets this ball away, gets it up into the air, and Caden Sykes will fair catch it at the 24-yard line. That'll be where Colfax-Mingo takes over after the Eagles' first time not finding the end zone on offense.
Yeah, kind of a disappointing drive for Pella Christian. Obviously, they're looking for the balance. We talked about it. They're going to be able to run the ball tonight. There's no question. They're going to be able to establish the run game, whether it's with the speed of Johnson Morgan or the physicality of Cooper Sprunk. But what this coaching staff wants to see is the ability to establish balance. And unfortunately, when you're at the quarterback position, one bad decision can really put the cahoots on a drive, and that's what happened in that last offensive series.
That it does. Tonight's video presentation on the Pella Christian YouTube channel is being presented by KNIA KRLS Radio. Hostetter will pitch to Sykes, who slips past a couple tacklers out across the 30 to about the 31 to 32-yard line. They're going to give him the 32, a gain of 8, and it'll bring up second down and 2 after Sykes did a nice job actually with the reception of 8 yards as Hostetter tossed that ball forward to him for the gain of 8.
Yeah, nice job by Sykes to make a few guys miss. Picks up a good 8 yards, and this Colfax-Mingo offense has started to generate some production here.
Yeah, and you just wonder that big lead if Pella Christian maybe just relaxed just a little bit too much here. Need to step back on the gas pedal. Hostetter running to the left side. He's looking to get to the outside, and a great open field tackle by Brecken Ritzert right near the sticks.
Yeah, quarterback versus quarterback right there. Hostetter trying to get to the edge, and Brecken Ritzert did a nice job to just stay with him and stay on the same line as him, and then able to take him down before he gets to the sticks.
Looks like they gave Hostetter about a half yard. I gave him a yard because they've moved it up. That the sticks are nearly touching there. It's third down and short. See if the Eagles can come up with a big stand to kind of turn their fortunes around here.
We're going to see a QB sneak here. Looks like we're going to see some tush push.
Yeah, it does appear so, but not much of a push. It's close. We'll see where Hostetter came out on all that.
Yeah,
they do give him the first down.
Giving it to him right away.
Yeah, gain of exactly 2, which is exactly what Colfax-Mingo needed. And getting up a little bit slow there was Connor Van Zee.
Yeah, I saw Connor look a little slow earlier in the game as well, so hopefully nothing big, but I kind of thought he was maybe a little bit dinged up, maybe on the first defensive series tonight.
Yeah, literally he was maybe showing a little favoritism to that left leg. Hostetter's back to pass. He's now rolling out. Arm got hit, and he just tosses that one into the Colfax-Mingo Tiger Hawk bench.
Yeah, he's lucky he was able to get that one away because was it Connor Van Zee that was able to affect that throw?
I don't know that it was Van Zee. I think it was Kelderman.
Okay.
I think it's Kelderman coming off of that defensive end spot. As soon as Hostetter rolled out, I think he came off the block and affected that one. Kelderman, guy with good size too. Not very easy to try to throw the ball over.
I tell you what, he's a heck of a scout team girls basketball player too. So
hey, there you go.
I'm expecting big things from him this year.
Good baseball player too. Hostetter, he's looking deep. He was looking in the direction of Kaysen Fitch and sails that one high.
It's about that time, Tyler. I got to start hitting the recruiting trail for our girls basketball scout team to make sure they help get our girls basketball team ready to go this winter.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So we need these guys to stay healthy out here. I see one of our drummers in the marching band who's one of our scout team players as well. So keep my eyes out for our next big time scout players.
I'll tell you what, if basketball season can be anything like what we've seen this fall, we're going to be in for a lot of fun this winter too. Hostetter back to pass. It's a screen pass. And
nice
Sykes
catch.
with a nice one-handed catch. Tries to juke away from Brecken Ritzert after a gain of 5. And Ritzert not fooled at all. Brings him down. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, just a really nice job by Sykes to reach out the left hand. The pass was just a little bit off. The screen was really pretty well set up, but a nice job by Pella Christian on the back end defensively to rally up and make the tackle. Now we've got a 4th and 5. I don't know if early situation here, maybe early critical situation for Colfax. They might be going for this one.
Yeah, I actually like that. Let's go with our urgent situation presented by Pella Regional Health Center. Eagles 4th down and 5, trying to come up with a big stop here. See if they can't get the momentum back. Colfax-Mingo had it over the last couple drives, and Colfax-Mingo moves early, makes it 4th and 10. And that's going to pretty much ruin our urgent situation, because I would imagine you're 4th and 10 unless you're really desperate.
Yeah, you got to punt this away.
They're going to go ahead and they are going to punt it. So
it looked like number 1, Sykes, was the one who jumped, and as soon as it happened, he didn't look too happy with his center. So
I'm going to turn it around here. We're going to go with our urgent situation. It's still for Colfax-Mingo because they just put Landon Nunnikoven back there. The return ace here. They're going to have to punt to him as an urgent situation presented by Pella Regional Health Center. We'll see if Nunnikoven can go 2 for 2 here. Sykes punts this one up into the air, and the wind definitely aiding that one as that ball barely gets to the 47-yard line, but it stays on the Colfax-Mingo side of the field. That is really an urgent situation now as Pella Christian set up in great field position. I'd say this is urgent too, because with great field position like this, the Eagles got to go down and score here. You know, you're trying to build that momentum going into the postseason next week. This is obviously a drive to get that momentum, kind of close the door on Colfax-Mingo and see if you can't run away with things early here.
And you're not going to see a team that you can run the ball as easily on as you can against Colfax-Mingo, for being honest. So
the handoff goes to Cooper Spunk at the 40, 45, 35, now down to the 30, spinning off of tacklers, down across the 25, and ripped out of bounds at the 21. Great run by Cooper Spunk. Didn't mean to cut you off there, but a run of 26 yards by Cooper Spunk.
We got a
really late flag, and I imagine this is going against the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, I think it was number 2, Isaiah Bockham, who was maybe doing a little bit too much talking at the end of that play.
Yeah, that'll pull Pella Christian into the Raceway Tire and Exhaust red zone. They called a bench warning on Pella Christian.
That came in really late.
Yeah.
Interesting. It looked like there was some John going on between Isaiah Bockham and some of the Pella Christian offensive players.
But he threw it in the direction of the Colfax-Mingo players, so I'm very confused how that ended up turning into a sideline warning.
Well, it was an unsportsmanlike. It wasn't just a warning, Tyler. They're moving the ball back. It was an unsportsmanlike. I don't know. Again, we don't know the number because we can't hear the official, but
that's the 3rd call tonight that I have no idea what they could even be thinking.
Well, obviously there was some talking going on that we couldn't hear.
Cooper Sprunk will get this ball after what was a run of 26 on the last play. He will gain 3 on that one. Brings up 2nd down and 7 at the 33-yard line.
And from a coach's perspective, you haven't seen the balance you probably want to see from this Pella Christian offense. They've been able to run it at will, but they certainly want to see that pass game continue to develop, and then you have a mistake like that, and that really starts to eat at you as a coach.
Yeah, Breckenridge with the run. He shakes off of a couple tackles. He's into the Raceway Tire and Exhaust red zone, ripped down at the 11-yard line, so Pella Christian back there.
Carries for first down for the Eagles.
And that was a nice run for Pella Christian from the 34 to the 11-yard line into the Raceway Turn Exhaust red zone. 23 yards for Ritzert on his first carry. They've been steady dose of Cooper Sprunk and sprinkling in Breckenridge there after the fake handoff to Sprunk. And now Ritzert back to pass. He was looking for Camden Parker. Now he's trying to direct traffic. Does a nice job keeping the play alive. Now he's just going to tuck it and run and get down to about the 5-yard line. Gain a 6 for Ritzert. Just a really heads-up play there just to keep things going there and not force something that wasn't there.
Yeah, just a little bit of a pass fake there when a defender was in pursuit and he got him to leave his feet, and then that's what allowed Brecken to scoot around for 5 yards. 6 yards, I apologize.
All good. Bengals Home Store Instant Radio updates. Newton and Gilbert tied at 7s. ADM leads Indianola 21-14 in the second quarter of that game. Handoff goes to Cooper Sprunk to the right side. Stiff arms a couple guys, and he'll walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Pella Christian. 27-0 here with 7:09 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, with all the weirdness we've seen on all of Pella Christian's extra points tonight, certainly doesn't seem like a slam dunk at this point that extra point will go through. But obviously we have faith in Camden Parker, but there's been some weird stuff going on at the line. So
that there has been. So Camden Parker sets up to kick off the extra point. 7:09 to go in quarter number 2. And the Eagles just needing one more touchdown here to enact running clock. And Parker's kick is up and good, making 28-0, 7:09 to go in the second quarter. Back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth after this on 92 on KNIAKRLS.com and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Hemming with BSN Sports, a proud partner of many local clubs, organizations, businesses, and schools, like Pella and Pella Christian. We carry the best brands in sporting goods and apparel, Nike, Under Armour, and now Adidas. And we give back to our communities with our rewards program, as every purchase the school makes or you make from our web stores gives back to the local activity programs. Let me help you with your apparel for your team, organization, or business by emailing phemming@bsnsports.com.
The lights in the car, white and red, white and red, white and red. The lights in the car, white and red at Central Tire and Auto.
If the lights on your car aren't white and red, don't wait until Mr. Officer makes you fix them. Stop into Central Tire and Auto. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and the little things like new lights. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. Sing along.
Welcome back here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIAKRLS.com, and Pella Christian kicking off here and taking a 28-0 lead on Colfax-Mingo with 7:09 to go in the second quarter. Again, that was that last drive with an urgent situation presented by Pella Regional Health Center. If you need urgent health care today, be seen at Pella Regional's walk-in clinics in Pella, Knoxville, or Ottumwa. Visit PellaHealth.org. 4 hours in wait times. And another great kickoff there by Camden Parker. Colfax-Mingo just had nowhere to go with it. That time it was Wyatt Carpenter. He finally got the ball in his hands. Yeah. And he gets ripped down at the, looks like they marked it at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, a really good job by the kickoff team. All 11 of them, really. I mean, just a great job. I think Camden Parker, obviously, he's one of the faster guys on this team as well. Able to get down there quickly, and Colfax starts another drive deep inside their own territory.
We've got our Penguins Home Store Instant Radio updates. Norwalk 14, Lewis Central 7, 6:10 to go in the second quarter. ADM 21, Indianola 20, 5:27 to go in the second quarter. Hostetter in the shotgun. He's going to give to Bockham. Bockham will get back to the line of scrimmage. No further there. Pella Christian doing a nice job Oldenbach him to a gain of 0. Real quick, our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard here. Norwalk 14, Lewis Central 7. With 6:10 to go in the second quarter, ADM leads Indianola 21-20 midway through the second quarter. Newton and Gilbert tied at 7-7. Knoxville leads Perry 7-0 with 7:30 to go in the first quarter. And we do not have any score from Pella and Bondurant Ferrari. And again, our score 28-0. That's our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard.
It's hard to fathom a football game at this stage of the game that doesn't have a score yet, Tyler, being that we're up 28-0 here.
Exactly right. Hostetter, he's looking deep on the corner route for number 5, Chase Trotter, and another miscommunication there as Colfax-Mingo has already thrown the ball 17 times to just 9 rushing attempts. Hostetter's arm will be falling off by the end of the third quarter.
And I'd imagine it's pretty much the opposite for Pella Christian offensively if you flip that. Is it pretty close?
6 to... what would that math
Make you do some quick math
14.
There. Yeah, so pretty close.
So Hostetter, 3rd down and 10 from the 12-yard line. He's back to pass. He's throwing it up deep, and that one's right to Camden Parker, comes down with it at the 37-yard line. Looking for his blockers at the 30, to the 25, down to the 20, 15, at the 10, he cuts it back, and down to the 7-yard line. Camden Parker's return puts Pella Christian in the Raceway Tire Exhaust red zone. 6:01 to go in quarter number 2, and Pella Christian with a chance to put the running clock in motion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, just a ball that was completely thrown up for grabs there. And obviously, Colfax-Mingo already kind of reeling here in the second quarter. Nice job by Camden Parker to find the ball in the air early, meet it at its highest point, and a really nice return from him to get all the way down to the 7-yard line into the deep red zone in Colfax-Mingo territory.
Who's always open, presented by Anytime Fitness. For Pella Christian, it's been the end zone tonight. They found the end zone twice on the ground, once through the passing game, once through the punt return game. And we'll see if they can punch it in here yet again. As Grant Kelderman goes in motion. Bracken Ritzer back to pass. He's tossing the jump ball up for Camden Parker and just overshot Parker by a couple inches.
Yeah, they were trying to have Camden Parker pay off that interception there with a touchdown there with a fade pattern. Just a little bit overthrown. Camden wasn't able to get a hand on it.
Real quick, in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Pella Christian has scored 4 touchdowns. It's been 4 different individuals. Brecken Ritzer to King of Bulk. Cooper Spunk has a touchdown. Johnson Morgan with a touchdown. Landon Nunnikova with a touchdown. Now Cooper Spunk going to run the ball. He'll get it down inside the 5, down to about the 2-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 6. And we'll bring up 3rd down and goal for the Eagles at the 3, actually, is what they're going to say. But again, the Eagles with a chance to pay it off. Once again, we'll see who gets in the end zone this time for touchdown number 5 potentially. That's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
And a game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric. 5:20 to go in quarter number 2. Pella Christian leads 28-0, trying to make it 35-0 here on this drive. That's a game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric, where they're wired for excellent. Brecken Ritzer rolls out to his right. And Brecken Ritzer will take it in for the rushing score from 3 yards out there after a pump fake. And Pella Christian takes a 34-0 lead, 5:09 to go in the second quarter. My brother would call that the Purdy pump fake.
Absolutely. He's kind of patented that at this point.
Yeah, he is really good at that, where he'll run out there. It wasn't the true Purdy pump fake, because where Purdy does that really well
10 yards down,
10 yards past the line of scrimmage, he'll pump fake and still get the defenders to jump in the air. It's like, he's been running for 10 yards. I mean, but, he is so good at that pump fake, and Brecken Ritzer using it right there to freeze the defender just enough to get him into the end zone from 3 yards out. Camden Parker's extra point is up and good. 35-0. Pella Christian has taken the lead here with 5:09 to go in the second quarter. We'll go ahead and take a break here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, the Veterinarian Pet Salon, is taking appointments.
Hey, Mr. Veterinarian, can we give our kitty a haircut, please?
Yes, we can. This is Dr. Tim Yoder, one of the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Schedule an appointment at the Veterinarian Pet Salon by calling 628-4040. Tri-County Veterinary Clinic, where your pet's good health is our #1 concern.
They're the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the veterinarians.
They do take care of pets because they love them.
At Marion County Bank, we love the communities we serve.
In fact, it's why we do what we do. From the report card program that gives back to the school of your choice,
to all the community events, sponsorships, and donations we are proud to be a part of.
From the volunteer efforts of our staff,
to partnering in the success story of your business, farming operation, or personal financial journey. We go beyond banking. We share in the life of the community.
Marion County Bank, serving you, building community. Member FDIC.
Hey sports fans, I want to tell you why my family and I love using Delivery.com. First off, we're supporting local Pella restaurants. I don't have time to name all of them, but there's a ton of choices, and it's a great way to eat local from the comfort of our own home. Plus, Delivery.com sends us regular emails with special savings, and there's a reward program built right in to help us save even more. It's so nice to have a delivery service right here in Pella, so if you haven't tried it out, give it a shot. Support local restaurants and enjoy great food right at your home or office by using Delivery.com.
Welcome back here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA-KRLS.com. Camden Parker's kickoff was hit at about the 2, but fell back into the end zone and a touchback for the Eagles senior kicker. Colfax-Mingo back on the field here, 5:07 to go in quarter number 2. Running clock is set in motion as the Eagles shift their defense. Hostetter going to try to run to the right side, or to his left. Landon Franzman will rip him down for a huge loss of 6 yards there, maybe even 7. We'll see exactly where they spot it, but Colfax-Mingo not running the ball very successfully tonight as the clock will continue to run here. 4:46 and clock winding here in the second quarter. The Eagles with that 35-0 lead, courtesy of the 3-yard touchdown moments ago from Brecken Ritzert.
Yeah, and it's credit to the Pella Christian defense that Colfax isn't running the ball well. They've got multiple Eagles in pursuit of the football. And if it wasn't Landon Franzman, it was going to be another Pella Christian defender that was able to get to the ball.
Yeah, Hostetter back to pass. He rolling to his right. He's looking for number 21, Alex Teed.
Yeah, and he would have lost yardage if he caught the ball. He was behind the line of scrimmage when that ball got to him, so better for Colfax-Mingo that the ball was dropped.
Yeah, and maybe a little fortunate too, because Grant Kelderman nearly had a sack on Hostetter. Got grabbed right at the end, but went unnoticed. It was a small grab, so not terribly surprising to see it go unnoticed, but
yeah, with as emphatically as the white hat signaled for the running clock after that last extra point, I would imagine the flags are only going to come out if absolutely necessary at this point.
Absolutely. So 3:40 to go in quarter number 2. Hostetter back to pass again. He is looking over the middle. He will get his target. That is number 21, Alex Teed. They do connect this time, getting out to the 25 or 24-yard line.
And certainly they'll
so a gain of 10, but it's going to be 4th down and long. Colfax-Mingo brings the punt unit back out, and we'll see if Landon Nunnikoven can get punt return number 2 on the night. Last time that Colfax-Mingo punted into the wind here, that ball hung up in the air and only went about 10 yards.
Yeah, and I think part of the reason he had such a good punt return when the ball was being punted with the wind is he had so much space after he was driven back.
Oh, that snap way over Sykes' head. He'll just have to pick it up, and now he's going to have to run for it. And he is going to get by a couple Eagles.
He got the first
down. Wow. What a disappointment for the Eagles. There's a 7-yard run by Sykes after a bad snap.
Tyler, that ball went all the way back to the goal line. Sykes picked it up at the goal line and was able to run 31 yards from the goal line for the first down.
For a net 7-yard gain.
For a net 7-yard gain, that's exactly right. That's wild.
And he probably ran more than 31 yards because he picked the ball up and had to do the loop and make a couple guys miss in there. He probably ran closer to 40, 45 yards to pick up that first down with 2:14 to go. And now it's going to be Sykes getting to the outside, and a hold going to be thrown on number 9. That's going to go against Xavier Woods.
And it's not one I agree with, to be quite honest. I thought Xavier Woods was doing a nice job with the blocking. Caleb Volk went down to his knees. He kind of lost his footing, and they got Xavier Woods for the flag. I'm not sure I agree with that one completely, but, Pella Christian hasn't gotten many breaks from the officials tonight.
Yeah,
that one they did.
That's the first break, and I would kind of like to see it again too, because I was kind of focused on Sykes running the football. I just kind of caught the tail end of it there, but
Penalty puts the ball in the...
yeah, and thanks to Frank and the crew. Oh nope, they're going back to the Breckenridge rushing touchdown. If you're watching on the Pella Christian YouTube channel, obviously a great play there that gave us the running clock, which we are thankful for here on a nice brisk night in October. It's cooling off here. Hostetter in the shotgun with 1:35 now, and clock continues to run. Hostetter back to pass. He's going to toss this one up deep, and Breckenritzer's going to catch it, and they're going to call pass interference, though, on Caleb Volk, so it's not going to matter. In the NFL, that would be a flag as well for a hip rub tackle.
Let's see if we can see the replay on this one, because, again, I don't know. I'm surprised with how many flags we're seeing from this crew tonight with the score the way it is. So here's the replay.
They're called, it's offsetting because they called holding.
I don't know.
Yeah, Caleb Volk tried to undercut the route. He made contact, but, I mean, he's making a play on the football there. It doesn't matter. It's offsetting because there was holding on Colfax-Mingo.
I'll tell you what, whenever you have a ball that's underthrown, that's a kind of a poster out there. The ball is underthrown and the receiver has to come back to the ball. As a defensive back, that's one of the hardest plays to avoid pass interference because all your momentum is taking you
They just
through
called
that
another
receiver.
unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Pella Christian.
Yes, they did.
This is ridiculous. I try not to get on officials, but this has gotten ridiculous.
I'll help you because unsportsmanlike, we got to keep our mouths shut. We can't hear what the kids are saying down there, right? I mean that's the bottom line. We don't know what they're saying, but I'll tell you from coach's perspective, there's nothing that's going to tick you off more than when you have two of these in one night in a game where you've no business getting into those types of conversations with the opposing team. You're up 35-0.
That was on the sideline, I think. Because that flag was thrown, the official was looking at the sideline.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No. I was saying it wasn't the kids. I was saying that one didn't go on the kids. That one I think was on the coaching staff. But I was just saying the flags are getting out of hand here. Hostetter in the shotgun here at the 30 is where he was standing. He's going to hit his man. That's going to be number 9. He'll gain. What did he gain on that one?
12 or 13 looks like.
Yeah, 12.
Give him 13. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm way off.
Yeah, so it was 7 or 8. We'll give him 8. That was Xavier Woods on the catch.
And Colfax-Mingo is hurrying up to the line now. The White Hats trying to get the clock to start running. They got under 50 seconds.
Yeah, but a
2 timeouts.
Start against Colfax-Mingo coming in here. There's got to be the 12th flag thrown to the half. Been a flag fest here tonight.
Yeah, it has, and it's not, again, it's just not the kind of performance you want to see if you're a head coach. Obviously, you're happy being up 35-0, and regardless of where the unsportsmanlikes are coming from, whether it's a coach or a player, I think as Pella Christian reflects on this one, they're probably not going to feel great about this first half, just with some of the uncharacteristic mistakes they've made.
Yep, so 2 receivers on either side, 20 seconds to go in the half. Hostetter back to pass. He's rolling out to his left. He's got nothing, and the only guy in the vicinity there was Josiah Vink. And incomplete. And a Pella Motors timeout taken by Colfax-Mingo here with 4 seconds remaining.
So they're going to try for one last effort to get into the end zone here in the end of this first half. And they're asking for 7 seconds to be put on the clock, so that's not going to make much of a difference. I still think that's probably only time for one play, although Colfax does have one extra timeout.
I feel like they're either going to be drawing up a hook and ladder or something, because we've seen it. The ball does not travel. If you're going from left to right tonight, the football doesn't travel in the air.
No,
so the Hail Mary's out of the question.
Yeah, and we've seen a couple deep balls come short to begin with, so from the 39-yard line of Colfax-Mingo, they're going to have a hard time throwing it deep. I'd be a little bit surprised if Colfax, maybe they try for a quick one over the middle, quick call their timeout, and then have one last effort.
Yeah, I mean, they faked the hook and ladder a couple times on the kick return, so maybe that's what they're going to the sideline to talk about. Cooper Sprunk is going to blitz up the middle. Hostetter throws to the outside. Sykes makes the catch. Volk falls down, and Sykes is actually out to the 25, making several Eagles miss. How about Cooper Sprunk, who blitzed on that play? He runs down and tackles Sykes at the 14-yard line, but that won't end the half. Pella Christian still leads at 35-0. Great play by Cooper Sprunk to end the half there.
Certainly, and credit to Sykes. That was a nice little play from him. Kind of the back shoulder. I don't know if it was intended to be a back shoulder throw, but he was able to stop on the route, come back to the ball a little bit, and make a few guys miss, and kind of made you sweat a little bit if you're Pella Christian. But at the end of the day, Cooper Sprunk's able to track him down, and we head into halftime with Pella Christian up 35-0.
Yeah, that was a 52-yard play to end the half for Colfax-Mingo, but the Eagles leading 35-0. We'll be back with the Central Tire and Auto Radio Halftime Show when we return here on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
The battery-powered lawn equipment you've always wanted is here. Toro's Flex Force line of walk mowers and lawn tools are easy to use, fast, quiet, and just as powerful as gas-powered. No hassles, no cords, and virtually no maintenance. Check out Toro's line of Flex Force lawn mowers and lawn tools at DeRuyter Lawn Equipment in Pella.
At Pella Insurance, we strive to provide you with bend-over-backwards service to protect your home, auto, business, farm, life, and health. We are a local, independent agency that has been serving the Pella community for over 30 years. Our mission is to provide you with a more holistic approach to your insurance needs. With an access to a multitude of industry-leading carriers, we are focused on assisting our customers with protecting and maximizing their assets, resources, and opportunities. When you think local, think Pella Insurance. For an agency that is here for you, call Pella Insurance at 641-628-9235.
CPAs are known for doing things by the numbers, but the accountants at Van Manen, Seastra, Meyer, Nickel go beyond the numbers. They are committed to their clients to bring the best advice at competitive prices to ensure that you get the best service to meet your needs. They'll stand behind you in case you would ever need help, unlike most of the do-it-yourself tax services, with year-round advice for any life changes that may happen. And if you're unhappy with your current service, they are accepting new clients with a smooth and seamless transition.
Save time and gain peace of mind with Van Manen, Seastra, Meyer, and Nickel.
Grow strong with us, Light State Bank, Light State Bank.
Could you be earning higher interest rates on your checking and savings accounts with our exclusive Lighten Rewards? Our Lighten Cashback, Lighten Interest, and Lighten Savings accounts are all designed to reward you for the transactions you're probably already doing, like swiping your debit card, receiving e-statements, and making payments by ACH debit. Visit lightenbank.com to start your account opening today. Member FDIC.
As the leaves fall and temperatures drop, make sure your home stays cozy with Vanderlinden Services, your York certified dealer. Our expert technicians ensure your furnace is ready for winter's chill. Schedule a tune-up today and enjoy peace of mind all season long. Call me, Austin Vanderlinden, at 641-780-0193 to schedule an appointment, or visit vanderlindenservices.com. Stay warm with York. Stay confident with Vanderlinden Services. The best for the job.
Looking to sell your car? At Ork Ford Lincoln, we make it easy. We want to buy your car, any make, any model. Get great value for your vehicle and a hassle-free, friendly experience. Visit us today and let our team handle the rest. It's quick, simple, and straightforward. Contact us at orkford.com, 641-628-2184, or stop out at 1130 West 16th Street in Pella, Iowa. We'll buy your car. It's just one more way that at Ork Ford Lincoln, we're taking care of you.
Pella Regional Health Center is hiring registered nurses to join the region's preferred family birthing center team. We have opportunities for full-time positions on days, nights, or weekend package. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, and a $10,000 sign-on bonus. Join the fantastic team in the growing obstetric unit and be part of something different, providing healthcare and healing services with Christian compassion. Apply online at pellahealth.org/careers.
Your business is everything to you, and it deserves the best internet, phone, and TV available. Whether you're a crew of 2 or have multiple locations and hundreds of employees, Pella Fiber is ready to set you up with the best connections in Pella. Their all-fiber network is built on industry-leading technology, and since fiber optic cable doesn't break down over time, you're far less likely to have your service impacted. Plus, upload speeds are as fast as the download, so you'll never lag in a video call again. Visit PellaFiber.com to learn more and get your business signed up today.
Welcome back here inside the Central Tire and Auto Radio Halftime Show. For tires, front end work, there no appointment, oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. Here at the half, Pella Christian leads 35-0 over Colfax-Mingo. And a half that you feel good about the fact that you're up. You don't feel good about the fact that there are 7 penalties for 85 yards. If you're the Eagles, there are a couple of penalties, maybe a little questionable, some that were legitimate, but overall something that needs to be cleaned up as the Cheyenne Dance team and the marching band going to be performing here at the half. So going to start with the marching band out there, but again, overall not a terrible half for Pella Christian, but still some things to be cleaned up going into the postseason next week.
Yeah, and again, I think you have to kind of have perspective with this game. Obviously, Pella Christian clearly the better team tonight, able to run the ball. Physically, the more assertive team, the more aggressive team, the stronger team. And you saw with Johnson Morgan early just the athleticism that he was able to flash that Colfax-Mingo just didn't have an answer for. But I think the balance of the offense is going to continue to be the question mark. And if they're unable to find that balance going into the postseason, I think it's going to be a little bit tougher against some of the teams they'll face in the postseason. But obviously, happy with the score. I think you have a lot to clean up still, and that's not a bad spot to be. You're up 35-0, and you still maybe don't feel super happy with how things went.
Yeah, and real quick, we got to look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard because unfortunately there, as we were trying to sort through all the penalties and stuff like that, we had a lot of score updates come in as we were trying to sort some things out. But we've got currently Gilbert leads Newton 14-7 at the end of the first quarter. Norwalk on a pick six just went up 21-7 on Lewis Central. That's a big one for Norwalk. How about this one? Our crosstown rivals here in the Tulip City, Pella down 7-0. Actually, take that back. No. As of just 2 minutes ago, 14-0 Bondurant for R over Pella. 4:29 to go in the second quarter there. A Dutch fumble on the kickoff, and Bondurant scored 2 quick ones there against the Dutch.
And Bondurant's been a team all year that's played in some close games and lost some close ones.
Yeah, and they are up on the Dutch. ADM up by 1 on Indianola, 21-20 at the half. Knoxville starting to blow out Perry here a little bit. 21-0 with 6:43 to go in the second quarter. Norwalk and Lewis Central actually just went to the half as well. So that is our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Ooh, and a final score in the NLDS for baseball, for our baseball fans. The New York Mets defeat the LA Dodgers 12-6 to keep the NLDS going. Dodgers lead the series 3-2.
What we really care about, though, is the WNBA Finals, Tyler. How about my Minnesota Lynx? How are they doing?
I do not have the score. The baseball score got sent to us in the group that we keep it, so we'll have to find that. And so while you track that one down here, I can tell you the Yankees are up 3-2 on the Guardians in the ALCS in the bottom of the third inning. There you go. The Lynx lead the Liberty 46-45, and that is at halftime as well. So there you go. There's an extensive look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. And again, you're listening to Pella Christian Football on KNIA, KRLS.com, the KRLS2 stream, powered by Bank Iowa. As the Eagles lead 35-0 here at the break in the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back to bring you inside the numbers, our second half adjustments, and we'll take a look at all the fall sports teams here at Pella Christian when we return on the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Hey, sports fans, I want to tell you why my family and I love using Delivery.com. First off, we're supporting local Pella restaurants. I don't have time to name all of them, but there's a ton of choices, and it's a great way to eat local from the comfort of our own home. Plus, Delivery.com sends us regular emails with special savings, and there's a reward program built right in to help us save even more. It's so nice to have a delivery service right here in Pella, so if you haven't tried it out, give it a shot. Support local restaurants and enjoy great food right at your home or office by using Delivery.com.
At Community First Credit Union, we're always working to make banking with us easy. That's why we continue to introduce simple ways to manage your money. Square up with friends after lunch with our real-time Pay a Friend feature. Check balances on your Apple Watch. Deposit checks on the go or pay bills at midnight. We have the technology you need. Join us at c1stcu.com because at C First, together is better. Download our mobile app by searching Community First CU. Federally insured by the NCUA. Your mobile carrier's message and data rates may apply.
Pella Corporation believes in making a difference by encouraging their workforce to volunteer, mentor, and support great causes within our community. That commitment to giving back helps build stronger, more vibrant neighborhoods. Join them in making a positive impact by volunteering to a cause that's special to you. Together, we can create a brighter future for everyone, because at Pella Corporation, they're building more than just windows and doors.
USA Today recently named Hy-Vee the best grocery store in America as voted on by their readers. This is a tremendous honor, and we are very appreciative of you, our customers, for voting for Hy-Vee. As we continue our mission of making lives easier, healthier, and happier, we are committed to delivering only the best service and experience to you, our valued customer. Thank you for naming Hy-Vee the best grocery store in America.
Hi, this is Tim Grunheis, owner of Culver's Restaurant here in Pella. Fall is one of my favorite times of the year. I love watching football and I love going to football games. Like many of you, I'm a huge fan of the Dutch, the Eagles, and the Central Dutch. If you're looking for a quick meal on your way to the game or a tasty treat when it's over, stop into Culver's in Pella. We'll make you a fresh, never frozen burger just how you want it, one of our famous concrete mixers, or any of our other great menu items. We're locally owned and involved in your community. Culver's Restaurant in Pella.
Fall into comfort with home furnishings, home decor, and more at Bruxford's Home Center in Pella. We have a great selection of comfy sectionals, sofas, pillows, and throws to help give your home a cozy new look. Plus, recliners that hug you back and lamps to warm your space on those cold fall evenings. Stop into our showroom at 405 Truman Road in Pella and let us make your house your home at Bruxford's Home Center or shop online at bruxhome.com.
It seems like everything today charges via USB. How many of your receptacles have USB ports? Sure, they make adapters, and you probably have a couple dozen laying around. But wouldn't it be easier to just plug it straight into a wall receptacle? At Centerpoint Electric, we're here to help with any electrical problem you have, big or small. Let us install USB receptacles throughout your house so you can ditch the adapters and charge with ease. Check us out online at centerpoint-electric.com. We're wired for excellence.
Refresh yourself at Scooter's Coffee and Pella this fall and support a great cause. From now until the end of October, try delicious Courage Quencher, a delightful blend of strawberry and lime, smooth coconut milk, and topped with freeze-dried blueberries for that perfect light pink color. Plus, 20% of every Courage Quencher goes to the Pink Agenda, funding crucial breast cancer research. Sip with a purpose and support a great cause. Scooter's Coffee. Amazing drinks, amazing people, amazingly fast.
All right, welcome back here to Senior Night on Eagle Lane. They're honoring the Cheyenne Dance Team and the cheerleaders right now for Pella Christian, who leads 35-0 in football action against Colfax-Mingo here tonight. Been a great night for the Eagles, with the exception of a few things, as we jump into Inside the Numbers delivered by Pella Fiber. And for Pella Christian, they have 11 first downs to Colfax-Mingo's 9. The Eagles with 199 yards of offense on 23 plays. Colfax-Mingo with 149 yards on 33 plays. The Eagles also, it was a 72-yard punt return for Landon Nunakoven, and then 25 yards on kick returns as well. There's an average on those, excuse me. Looking at the leaders, again, the penalty margin 7-3. Pella Christian with 7 penalties for 85 yards. Colfax-Mingo 3 penalties for 15 yards. And excuse me. Sorry about that. As we go to the individual leaders, Caden Sykes leads the rushing numbers, 3 rushes for 18 yards. Cooper Sprung, 10 rushes for 90 yards. Shane Hostetter is 7 of 22 for 120 yards and 2 interceptions. Brecken Richard is 4 of 7 for 40 yards and a touchdown. Caden Sykes, the leading receiver for Colfax-Mingo as well, with 52 yards on 2 catches. Caleb Volk has 16 yards and a touchdown reception as well tonight. Camden Parker and Garrett Wheelard with the interceptions defensively for Pella Christian. And again, that is Inside the Numbers, delivered by Pella Fiber. Every home gets a gig. Join today at PellaFiber.com. As we jump into our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service, Brendan, I think the big thing is, we've got to have less penalties, just a little bit more consistency in that passing game. Obviously, 4 of 7, nothing to scoff at, but there was a couple throws in there that weren't on the money that probably should have been. The receivers were open, just didn't quite get the throws there. So those would be my 2 big adjustments in the second half.
Yeah, I agree, and I don't know if the penalties that the unsportsmanlikes were a result of maybe Colfax pushing a little bit at the end of the play and Pella Christian just kind of let the emotions get to him, or what the case was. But either way, not something you want to see carry over into the postseason, because that type of penalty in a postseason game could be a season ender. And so in a game like tonight, obviously it can kind of be looked over, but something you got to get cleaned up moving forward. And with the pass game, they certainly don't seem like they trust it a whole lot. Only 7 pass attempts against a Colfax-Mingo team where obviously they're running the ball with high efficiency, so makes sense. But again, something I think they're going to probably need. So crisp route running, good decision making from the quarterback. I think that's going to be important as they head into postseason play.
Yeah, that is again our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service. If it's time for a new garage door for your home or business, stop and see the gurus of garage doors at their new showroom at 908 Roosevelt Road, just west of Pella Christian High School here on Eagle Lane. And again, that's over on Roosevelt Road though, but not very far from Eagle Lane. And again, they're honoring the Shine Dance team, the marching band seniors, the cheerleaders as well. Let's give it up for the marching band, too. That's new this year. I believe they're just bringing that back. Scott Marin leading that group. Been really cool to see the marching band back out here on Friday nights. We're going to go ahead and take another quick time out here on the Central Town Auto Radio halftime show on KNIA, KRLS.com. When we come back, we're going to talk about the rest of the fall sports teams on Eagle Lane, talk about what they've been doing, and talk about what's coming up here for our fall sports teams on the Central Town Auto Radio halftime show on KNIA, KRLS.com. Again, Pella Christian leads Colfax-Mingo 35-0 on senior night.
Hi, this is Brian Zonley with True Rivers Co-op, and we'd like to remind area residents to be aware of the farm machinery on the roads this harvest season. When you're on your way to work, or a meeting, or a ball game, you might get frustrated driving behind a slow-moving piece of equipment. Please be patient, don't take unnecessary risks, and we'll all get to our destination safely. Two Rivers Cooperative with offices in Pella, Otley, Monroe, and Tracy.
The home and field advantage. Two Rivers Co-op.
If you're in the market to buy your first home, Community First Credit Union has a special offer just for you. Right now, at C-First, first-time home buyers may qualify for up to $5,000 toward their down payment with our assistance program. We also offer quick processing, local lenders, and mortgage education assistance. Don't miss this special. For details or to apply, visit us in person or online at c1stcu.com. Some restrictions apply. Loans are subject to credit approval. Federally insured by the NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
Step back in time and savor the history at Elmhurst Grill, located on the grounds of the former Elmhurst Country Club established in 1928. Elmhurst Grill honors the legacy of this beautiful and historic location overlooking a stunning 18-hole golf course. Indulge in their chef's specials like jumbo chicken wings, filet mignon, steak Caesar salad, Elmhurst burger, and crab ragoon. Stop in and see us at 2214 South 11th Street in Oskaloosa and experience the charm and elegance of Elmhurst Grill, where history meets great taste.
Knoxville Hospital and Clinics is a proud supporter of our area youth and wish all athletes the best of luck as they compete in sports this year. At Knoxville Hospital and Clinics, student athletes receive the area's best orthopedic care, physical therapy, and access to the latest technologies and equipment. When an injury puts you on the sidelines, trust our professionals to get you back in the game. For more information on our services and providers, visit knoxvillehospital.org. Good luck to all area athletes.
The battery in the car, good start, start, start. Start, 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 start. The battery in the car, good start, start, start. At Central Tire and Auto.
There's only one thing you need your battery to do. Start. If that's a problem this winter, Central Tire and Auto can get you a new battery and back on the road. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. Sing along.
At Central Tire and Auto. Look at me, I'm a superhero. And I'm building a fort.
If your furniture is getting a workout, it's time to visit Pingle's Home Store in Pella. They've got durable, stylish furniture that stands up to all the fun your kids can dish out.
We love Pingles.
Come to Pingle's Home Store today and find the perfect furniture for your family. Pingle's Home Store. Real people, real service, real dependability.
Who's always open? Anytime Fitness. For the last 16 years, Anytime Fitness has been open 24 hours a day, every day of the year. Our award-winning gym allows you to work out on your schedule. With state-of-the-art equipment, expert trainers, a welcoming community, and the convenience of around-the-clock access, you're sure to find a fitness home with us. It's your fitness, done your way, at Anytime Fitness in Pella.
Welcome back here to the Central Tire and Auto Radio Halftime Show. Just getting ready to wrap it up. We got to go ahead and look at our fall sports updates. Again, we mentioned at Pella Christian, they're on their way to a third-place finish in Class 1A District 6, and they will be in the Class 1A playoffs next week. Again, we won't know until tomorrow at noon. As of right now, what we do know is the speculations. Again, geographically, the two areas that make sense are South Hardin and South Hamilton at the moment. That may change, obviously. Still a week of games to be played, so we don't know how the final standings are going to shake out. Those are the only two teams that are within 2 hours of Pella Christian, so geographically, those are the ones that make the most sense. Again, South Hamilton could lose to Grandview Christian tonight. That could totally throw a wrench in everything, but so we don't know where Pella Christian will end up next week, but we'll be interested to see where they go. For the Eagles cross-country teams, their seasons, their regular seasons have wrapped up. They ran at the conference meet. I believe both teams were 5th place in the conference meet earlier this week. So they're poised. They got a great draw for the state qualifying meet on Thursday. Looking forward to some fun over there at the Pella Sports Park. That is a great environment. Brendan, we know that you may or may not be able to be out there, but it's a great environment to come out. The last couple of years, the football teams stopped practice. They taken the bus over real quick, supported the cross-country teams, come back for practice. The volleyball team's gone out there and enjoyed the festivities as well. It's really cool to be out there. So, again, that's next Thursday, so everyone will make it over to the Pella Sports Park to cheer on the Eagles as they try to get to the state meet. It'll be the 4th year in a row for the boys squad. The girls squad, it would be the first time in 2 years. It was 2 years ago they last made it as a team. So they're going to look to do that. Volleyball, they're number 8. They're at the Knoxville Invitational tomorrow. They lost their only game this week already to Dallas Center Grimes up there 3-1. But they are poised to make a big run. They're number 8 in 2A, and they have a great path to the state tournament as Camden Parker kicks this one away. And that ball is going to be returned by, I believe that was number 5, Chase Trotter. He'll get it out to about the 20. They're going to mark it at the 19, so a return of 18 for Chase Trotter. But again, I just want to come back, touch on Eagles volleyball. They're number 8 in 2A. We mentioned they're at Knoxville tomorrow. They got a first-round bye in the postseason, and then they've got a somewhat home road to the potential state tournament. There would also be a neutral site in there. But the Eagles on Wednesday night, they will play the winner of Earlham and West Central Valley. Should they advance past that game, they would play the winner of ACGC and Pleasantville. Here on the Central Town Auto Radio Halftime Show, we are done, and it is a first down completion from Shane Hostetter out to Chase Trotter, who got tossed out of bounds. He's slow getting up, and there was a flag before the play really got off the ground, or before that play ever started. We got 2 flags.
2 flags. The umpire and the white hat both had probably the same call.
We got 3 flags, actually, because we have one from the sideline, too.
My goodness.
So 3 flags on the first play of the third quarter.
That's not a good start if we wanted less flags.
Yep, and they're talking things over here. Get it down, 11:09 to go in the third quarter.
It's got to be a holding on the offense. I would imagine those are the 2 flags that came from the white hat and the umpire. As far as the far side flag, I have no idea what that could be. Potentially a face mask of some kind, maybe?
So 3 flags. We've
false
got false start, decline.
That would be a legal motion, probably.
Holding, decline, holding. That one will be taken.
Yeah, so 3 penalties, all against Colfax-Mingo. One of them was either a legal motion or some type of
formation.
Yeah, pre-snap penalty.
Maybe they had too many guys in the backfield, maybe, because that flag came from the sideline, so that would make most sense. Maybe they didn't have a receiver on the line of scrimmage or something, and whatever. But regardless, a whole slew of flags moves Colfax-Mingo back.
Penalty puts the ball on the 10-yard.
8 yards. I'm so lost at this point. I've never seen that. Never seen the 8-yard flag.
Well, the holding came 2 yards beyond the original line of scrimmage, which
I
is
didn't
why
realize it was a spot foul. I was so confused. I'm like, wait a second, what?
Yep, the holding.
And Pella Motors timeout already.
One of the interesting rules there regarding holding. So if the holding occurs beyond the line of scrimmage, then it's a spot foul.
Okay.
However, if the holding occurs behind the line of scrimmage, then it's a previous spot, a foul that occurs from the previous spot, or is marched off from the previous spot, I should say.
So anyway. Because you're an official, I got to ask this because I'm drawing a blank at the moment. Ineligible man downfield is 3 yards, right?
If they advance 3 yards downfield, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I was just trying to check because we were talking about it. It was 2 yards up the field. I was just making sure because it wasn't a pass play, so I was just making sure that I had my bases covered on that.
Well, of course, but I think that pass didn't go beyond the line of scrimmage, in which case it doesn't matter anyway. I mean,
yeah, I don't remember how far the pass actually went downfield. Regardless, I just was checking to make sure I was understanding correctly. Hostetter back to pass yet again. They'll find Caden Sykes, and the Eagles will close in on him at the 16-yard line. They'll drive him backwards. Forward progress will bring him back to the 16. That's going to be a gain of... Well, they've got 2 different markings. One official's at the 16, the other's at the 17. And the one with the official sticks is the one at the 17, so that's going to be a gain of 6 instead.
Caden Sykes is ready for basketball season. He went through his free throw routine there as he was throwing the ball back to the official. So as a basketball coach, I like to see that. He's got his eyes set on basketball season already.
Well, hopefully here soon he will be prepping for basketball season if you're an Eagles fan. Hostetter rolling to his left here. Under 10 minutes to go now in the third quarter. He's throwing it back to the middle of the field. He found Chase Trotter right at about the 20.
There's an Eagles shaking up on the far side of the field.
Well, now they give him the 22, so that's a gain of another 6 and brings up third down and long in a officials Pella Motor timeout for an injured Eagle. Didn't quite catch the number there.
It was Kelderman, Grant Kelderman.
Yeah, Grant Kelderman running down the field.
Looks like he might have just gotten his ankle twisted up a little bit. Not quite sure. There's a little bit of a collision there.
Yeah, another gain of 6 for Trotter. And it's going to bring up third down and roughly 7. Kelderman still down. We do have some Pingles Home Store instant radio update while we are waiting. The Pella Bondurant for our game has gone to half. Bondurant for our leads 14-7. Emmanuel Deere is getting on the board for the Dutch as Kelderman is walking off the field under his own power, which is good. Knoxville leads Perry 21-0 at halftime. Gilbert leads Newton 21-7 at the half. I believe that game at this point would have to be at the half. It's Pingles Home Store Instant Radio Update. Earlier, we mentioned Who's Always Open, presented by Anytime Fitness, the 24/7 gym that fits your lifestyle, your fitness, your way. Anytime Fitness. Who's always been open tonight? It's been the end zone for the Eagles, who are up 35-0 with 9:40 to go in quarter number 4. That is a game resale wired by Center Point Electric, where they are wired for excellence. Hostetter rolling out to his right and throws that pass low to Carson Fitch, and it's incomplete. That's the 25th pass attempt of the night for Hostetter, and it's going to bring up 4th down and long, and Colfax-Mingo going to have to punt here as the clock will go under 9 minutes, either before or after the snap.
Yeah, and it looks like the breeze may have picked up even just a little bit here since the end of the first half. As you look at the goalposts, the flags look like they're still blowing pretty good. So Colfax will be punting into the wind here. Landon Nunnikhoven hoping for another good opportunity.
Sykes is going to try to fake this, and he slips out of a couple tackles. He's got a 1st down for Colfax-Mingo.
Yeah, frustrating. 2 times now on a punt. Obviously, this was an intentional fake. This was a fake all the way, but the first time was kind of a blown play with a bad snap. It went all the way back to the goal line, and Sykes was able to pick up the 1st down on his feet. He does it again on a design fake.
That's a 20-yard, or no, it's a 15-yard gain for Colfax-Mingo and Caden Sykes. And I think, ironically enough, I mean, if I'm Colfax-Mingo, I might just line up and punt the ball every play. I mean, that's
been their most successful play.
Outside of the play right before half there, the passing play, those have been the 2 longest plays of the night.
That was holding.
I've ever seen large. I mean, that might be the most egregious holding that I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
That was number 55 for Pella Christian, Toby Belzer, that guy held. I believe that was by number 64, Alex Hartson. And that one looked more like the dance routine. They kind of took turns swinging each other around as Toby Belzer was trying to get off of the hold, and that one was pretty obvious. As that's going to put Colfax-Mingo back behind the sticks. 1st down and 20 from the 27-yard line.
And it's penalties and touchdowns are the only 2 things that are going to keep us from having a really quick second half here, Tyler.
Yeah, and so far I think that's the 4th penalty. Ooh, never mind, I was wrong on the Newton-Gilbert game. Pingles Home Store Instant Radio update. Gilbert up 27-7 on Newton now at the half. Hostetter back to pass, rolling out to his left. He's flipping it up, and oh man, Landon Franzman almost came down with a one-handed interception.
Yeah, he did a nice job there. Made a break on the ball. Reached out with his right hand, wasn't able to snag it, but a good job in pass defense to get the deflection and break it up.
Yeah, I would love to. I mean, that was really, really close to a one-handed snag. There would have been a great catch for Landon had he been able to come down with it, but just not quite able to do so. Again, we are here with 7:09 to go in the 3rd quarter. Colfax-Mingo has had the ball the entire quarter thus far. As Hostetter back to pass yet again. He's throwing to the sideline. He's going to get it to Chase Trotter, and he'll be driven backwards, and he'll be called down at the 32, gain of 5 on the 27th pass attempt of the night for Shane Hostetter.
Cameron Parker and Landon Nunnikhoven there to drive him back. A 3rd and long coming up for Colfax-Mingo, and the clock ticks under 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in this game. I would imagine, based on what we've seen from Colfax-Mingo, that they're probably forever in 4-down territory.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you might as well try the fake punts. I mean, that's been, like we said, probably the most consistent play they've had all night.
Well, I would hope that Pella Christian should be ready for the next one. Pella Christian wanting a false start on that play.
And Cooper Sprung came on the blitz. Hostetter throwing deep, and he's got his man, and a great recovery by Camden Parker to knock that out of the hands of Chase Trotter, who was wide open.
Yeah, Camden Parker was definitely beat on that route. However, he was able to get there and get his hand between the hands of the receiver and the football and make sure that fell to the turf incomplete. So 4th down and 15, we'll see what we get here from Colfax-Mingo. I'd be surprised if we see another fake punt, but I would be shocked if they don't go for it, just based on, if you go for it once and you get it, that kind of signals, hey, we're going for it.
They're just lined up and going for this 4th and 15 from their own 32-yard line. 5:27 to go in the 3rd quarter. Pella Christian coming up, and they're going to play a little bit more press coverage. Hostetter, noticing nothing is open, he's going to roll out to his left.
He got it.
And he fires.
They got it.
A completed pass to Chase Trotter for a gain of
Pass complete to
16, exactly.
So fourth down. Fourth down tonight for Pella Christian has been a killer. And obviously not a killer on the scoreboard, right? I mean, they're going to win the game.
I mean, at this point, if you're Colfax-Mingo, too, do you just consider kneeling it 3 times and bringing a fourth down? Fourth down, the play right before half was fourth down, too. So there are 4 most successful plays of the night have all come on fourth down.
Yeah, I'm just incredibly frustrating if you're an Eagle coach. Right?
Can't get off the field. And that's something that Coach Kegmerinsky talked about early in the season. Hostetter rolling out. Landon Nunakoven was there to make the play. Hostetter slips out of the tackles, and I eat my words there as Hostetter goes across midfield and steps out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, and it was about 3 or 4 Eagles tacklers that kind of whiffed on Hostetter there. Give him credit. He did a nice job to make a miss, and all of a sudden Colfax-Mingo is threatening to take this running clock away.
Yeah, 18-yard run there for Hostetter. 4 minutes to go in a game reset wired by Center Point Electric. Now under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pella Christian still leads 35-0. Colfax-Mingo's had the ball the entire third quarter. Hostetter back to pass yet again. Surveys, throws it over the middle, and a great job by Breckenridge to break that up. I thought Cooper Spunk was going to have a chance at the interception just over his hands, but Breckenridge with a nice pass breakup on the pass intended for, I believe that was number 9, Xavier Woods.
Yes, it was, and like you said, good job by Breckenridge to get that one knocked down. A 2nd and 10 coming up for Colfax-Mingo as they try to get inside the Pella Christian red zone.
In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Pella Christians had the ball. They scored 5 times in the first half. They're up 35-0, but Colfax-Mingo here has had the ball the entire third quarter, trying to cut into this Pella Christian lead as Shane Hostetter throws that one away in the direction of Caden Sykes.
Pass intended for Sykes.
31st passing attempt of the night for Caden Sykes. Already, again, 2:48 to go in this third quarter. That's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
Tonight's video presentation on the Pella Christian YouTube channel is being presented by KNIA, KRLS Radio. And tune in on Wednesday night. You'll hear me and Coach Fowdy here on the Pella Christian YouTube channel for some Eagles postseason volleyball action.
Yes, you will.
Should be a lot of fun.
That is, unless my son decides to come a little early. But I don't expect that to happen. We'll see.
And this ball going to be thrown up by Hostetter in the direction of Caden Sykes. Good defense there by Caleb Volk, who able to knock that one away.
Volk broke that one up.
Yeah, it was a nice play by Volk to locate the ball. He was guilty of the pass interference earlier in the contest, and so nice job defending the pass there. Leads to a 4th down and 10.
Eagles home story into the radio update. A game that's going much more competitively than ours is. Indianola 23, ADM 21, 8:25 to go in the third quarter. Again, we're here with 1:41 left in the third quarter. Colfax-Mingo has had the ball. This is a lengthy drive. Cooper Sprunk on the blitz, and oh my goodness, Shane Hostetter threw it. Caleb Volk nearly had a pick 6.
Yeah, that would have certainly been taken all the way back. He had nothing but green grass in front of him. He was able to step in front of the pass.
And that's okay. The Eagles finally get the football back with 1:19 to go in the third quarter.
And for those of us that are maybe a little bit chilly in the stands here, the clock keeps running because there was no score. So a win-win if you're a Pella Christian fan. You get the ball back. The clock's running. 35-0. The Pella Christian starting offense is going to trot back onto the field.
Yeah, and again, we're moving right along in this one. See, the game that I should have had my eye on earlier, need to check and see if I got a score on that one, is Grandview Christian and South Hamilton. Cooper Sprung runs for, I think it's 4 yards. Now maybe give him 3.
And that could be the last play of the third quarter if Pella Christian
really wants it to be. 29 seconds to go, and play clock actually just reset.
Looks like they're going to try to get one more play off here.
Yeah, they are going to do that. As Breckenridge back to pass, he rolls right. He's going to look for Camden Parker. He's going to throw it incomplete. And I would imagine that will be the final play.
Yeah, it certainly will be. So Pella Christian will be going into the wind in this fourth quarter drive that we'll have coming up.
Yep, so fourth quarter of action on the way. Pella Christian leads 35-0. And we've got one quarter left to put the regular season in the books. We'll take our final time out here in the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA and KRLS.com. Back after this, again on the Pella Christian YouTube channel and KNIA, KRLS.com.
Randall Roofing is proud to sponsor the Raise the Roof moment of the game and support our local teams.
Camden Parker is wide open. Garrett Wheeler gets him at the 50, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Camden Parker.
When you think Randall Roofing, think gutters. You heard that right. Maintenance, installation, and repair. We've got your gutters handled too. Randall Roofing, your one-stop shop for roofs and gutters. Find us on socials or visit randallroofs.com.
It's Customer Appreciation Month at Pella Motors, and we're celebrating with huge savings. Right now, get $14,500 off the 2024 Jeep Grand Wagoneer, or drive away with over $15,000 off a Ram 1500 Bighorn. And for the ultimate deal, save a massive $22,000 on the 2024 GMC Sierra Black Widow Edition. These deals won't last long, so hurry into Pella Motors today or visit us online at PellaMotors.com. That's right, PellaMotors.com.
Welcome back here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA, KRLS.com. We are into the fourth quarter already as the clock was running the entire third quarter. Colfax-Mingo held the ball for almost the entirety of that quarter as the offense is back on the field for Pella Christian. It's 4th down and 2 with already 40 seconds off the clock. Handoff goes to Cooper Sprunk. He's juking, trying to make his way up towards the first down marker. This is going to be close.
He did not get it.
They did not get it. Sprunk only got a yard. They needed 2. And it'll be turnover on downs. Colfax-Mingo takes back over.
And an interesting decision by Pella Christian to go for it there. With the game clearly in hand, up 35-0 in their own territory. Not sure why they didn't punt that one away, but nonetheless, Colfax-Mingo's offense, who's been able to generate some momentum here throughout this game, just not able to punch the ball into the end zone at all. They trot back out for another try.
That they do, and they held the ball for basically 11 minutes here in the third quarter. Pella Christian had the ball for just about a minute and in its entirety, and Colfax-Mingo takes back over. Hofstetter looking to run to his left. He'll slip out of 1 or 2 tackles before being tripped up at the 40, a gain of 4.
Yeah, we've seen some nice things from Hofstetter tonight. Yeah, I like the way he plays, and he certainly hasn't given up despite the score in this game.
No, he has not. Again, your
2nd and 6.
Our game reset, that's what I was looking for there. I had it in my mind, but our game reset wired by Center Point Electric. Again, 9:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Pella Christian leads 35-0 over Colfax-Mingo. It's running clock. Hofstetter is back to pass. He is looking for the wheel route and just about threw interception number 2 to Camden Parker. Well, Parker couldn't quite bring in the diving catch. Again, that's a game reset wired by Center Point Electric. Wired for excellence.
Yeah, another pass by Hofstetter that had the chance of being taken back all the way by a Pella Christian defender. Camden Parker just a little bit late breaking back to the ball, gets his hands on it, unable to corral it, and an early third down here in this fourth quarter for Pella Christian on defense. And obviously Colfax-Mingo's in 4-down territory.
Yeah, 9:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Hofstetter in the shotgun, 2 receivers on either side of the formation. He's rolling to his left. He's looking back to the right. Now he's going to roll to his right. He's got the Eagles chasing him. Garrett Wheeler there. And Hofstetter puts the shoulder down, finishes forward on the run, gains another 5, and it's going to bring up 4th and a long 1.
Yeah, and a nice job by Hofstetter just to get positive yards there. It seems like he ran about 30 yards just to get 3, but Pella Christian able to bring him down short of the sticks. 4th down and 2. Colfax-Mingo offense stays on the field, and they will try to pick this up as the clock ticks under 8.5 minutes.
So 8:48 to go. I mentioned that we were interested in potentially that South Hamilton-Grandview Christian game. South Hamilton running away with that one, 50-7 in that one. Hostetter back to pass. He'll throw it in the direction of Sykes, who did a nice job holding on to that.
Yeah, and they got the first down.
Great tackle by Landon Nunnekoven, but Sykes does just enough to get the 5-yard gain and a Colfax-Mingo first down.
Yeah,
it is the 12th target for Sykes tonight.
Yeah, it is. Sykes looks like a nice athlete. He's hanging his shoulders a little bit, obviously disappointed in the score, but he's made some nice plays alongside Hostetter tonight.
So Hostetter in the shotgun again, 2 receivers on either side of the formation. He's back to pass. Now he's rolling to his right, and he's running it. And he's looking to get to the outside. He tried to stiff on Landon Nunnekoven.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
And a secondary late hit.
Yeah, there's going to be 2 flags there. One
late hit on Landon Nunnekoven as he swung.
And another flag is thrown. Landon Nunnekoven engaged early, and yes, he threw him late, right? So an unnecessary roughness on Landon Nunnekoven, I get. Colfax-Mingo player, was it Hostetter?
Hostetter got up and shoved him.
Comes back at him and shoves Landon. There was a lot of flags that came in there late.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a personal foul against Landon Nunnekoven after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Colfax-Mingo. Those penalties offset.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
So does that mean we just replay the down?
Offsetting.
I think.
Well, because they happen after the play result, the result of play stands.
That's what I thought, but I was just like, they weren't doing anything with the football. Well, now they're.
No, he's just picking up his flag. The result of the play will stand.
What just happened?
It will be. We'll move on from where the end of the play was, and it'll be second down.
So second down and 1 after a gain of 9 for Hostetter. I understand the frustration for Hostetter. Obviously, late hit, never fun. Never fun to be tossed like that. But that result, not something you would like to see. If you're a Colfax-Mingo coaching staff, losing the cool a little bit here. 6:55 to go in the game. Colfax-Mingo down 35-0. Hofstetter running to his left. He's going to just throw that ball away. 6:45 now and counting. I believe that was Trotter. It was, who was the intended target. That's his 11th target of the night. And we do have a Pingles Home Store Instant Radio update. Twin Cedars football falls to Montezuma 71-0.
Now that's an 8-man score for you.
Yep, I have been a part of a few of those, sadly, on both sides of the equation. Hostetter back to pass yet again. More laundry on the field. He's looking for number 9, Xavier Woods. He underthrew him. I thought I saw a flag anyways on the field.
I'm trying to find the flag you're talking about. I don't see one.
I saw something come in. Maybe it was something that was, maybe it was just a reflection of something on the glass here in the press box. I thought I saw something just kind of fly across there, but very possible that it was like the reflection of a pom-pom or something there on the sideline that just caught my attention in the glass. All right, so 4th down and 1 for Colfax-Mingo. Hostetter running to the right side. Great play made by Brecken Ritzert as he stops Hostetter for a loss of 5, and Pella Christian will get the football back.
That was a great tackle by Brecken Ritzert. Hostetter thought he had the edge, and all of a sudden Brecken shoots out from the backfield, and the defensive backfield makes a great tackle. We'll see who trots on the field for Pella Christian offensively, up 35-0 here.
Yeah, we do have a couple of Pingles Home Store Insta Radio updates to give. ADM 28, Indianola 23, 3:06 to go in the third quarter there. Pella now tied with Bondurant for our 14-14. 7:32 to go in the third quarter after a 3-yard rushing score by Emmanuel Deers. 4:44 and And the clock winding again here in the fourth quarter. Under 4:40 to play in the fourth. Pella Christian still leads Colfax-Mingo 35-0. It's still a starting O for Pella Christian.
Colfax has only got one guy on this side of the field to defend these two receivers for Pella Christian.
Yep, Breckenridser hits Camden Parker, who will be pulled out of bounds at the 32-yard line, it looks like. The 37-yard line, excuse me. Gain of 7. And we got some sort of flag.
Yeah, Colfax had a single high safety who wasn't very high and one cornerback on this side of the field.
And it was
personal foul on
the Tiger Hawks.
Hands to the face. So 15 yards coming on the penalty.
How many flags have we had tonight, Tyler?
Too many.
I mean, holy smokes.
Too many.
I mean, we haven't gone many plays in the second half without. It's got to be 50% of the snaps in the second half we've had a penalty.
Yeah, it's been a little ridiculous on the penalties.
And like I said, the only thing that slows the clock down in this game is scores and penalties. And the officials have not done themselves any favors on their bedtime tonight. They're extending that with every flag they throw.
Yeah, I mean, we are still just shy of the 9 o'clock hour here. Breckenridser back to pass. And he lets it fly, and I think he was intending for Caleb Volk and overshot him by several yards.
Yeah, Caleb was able to win on that route. Unfortunately, the timing just slightly off between him and quarterback Breckenridser. Landon Fransman also on that side of the field, streaking down the field. That one clearly intended for Caleb Volk, just a little bit off.
That it was. Breckenridser now going to roll to his left. He's going to fire, and he's going to hit Caleb Volk at near midfield. They're going to give him... Looks like they're going to give him midfield. They are. That's a gain of 5.
Gain of 5 on the play, third down.
So with 3.5 minutes left in this game, Pella Christian has another third down situation. And I think there's nothing more they would love to end this game by picking up another first down and kind of just letting this clock.
Yeah, we had a clock stoppage for something. It looked like maybe an injured Tiger Hawk. Well, regardless, 3:15 to go in the game. Breckenridser back to pass. He's going to hit Parker on the hitch route, and Parker
he wanted to run.
He took his eyes off of it just a split second too soon, and ends up kind of punting the ball forward.
He was thinking touchdown down that sideline and got just a little bit too excited before the ball was in his hands.
Yeah, and Pella Christian, it looks like they're going to send the punt unit out there. Breckenridser will punt this away. So 4th down and 5, and the Eagles will punt at about the 2.5 minute mark. See when they actually snap it. Snap it just past the 2.5 minute mark. Ritzer going to get a nice low line drive that Caden Sykes will pick up. He's going to have to reverse his field, and he'll get to the 20 before being brought down. So Colfax-Mingo will finish off this football game with the ball in their hands. 2:05 and counting to play. Again, 35-0 is our score. The Eagles scoring all 5 of their touchdowns in the first half. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Johnson Morgan with a rushing touchdown. Cooper Sprunk with a rushing touchdown. Breckenridser had a rushing touchdown. He also had a passing touchdown to Caleb Volk, and Landon Nunnikoven had a punt return for a touchdown. That's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
We'll look at our Marion Kenny Bank radio scoreboard here momentarily. As Hostetter in the shotgun. He was looking in the direction of Trotter. Incomplete. That was the 12th target of the night for Trotter. So Sykes and Trotter with 24 targets combined tonight, each with 12, and that was the 37th pass attempt for Hostetter.
Yeah, who did the other targets go to?
We've got 5 for Kaysen Fitch, 4 for Xavier Woods, and 2 for Alex Teed.
Okay.
So 24 out of the 37 targets tonight there. Hostetter back to pass. He's looking for Sykes again off the fingertips.
Pass intended for Sykes.
We probably got 2, maybe 3 plays left in this ball game, if that.
46 seconds to play. We'll see how quick Colfax-Mingo works here in this one. Have not seen any scores from the rest of the district here. But what I can tell you as of right now is Sigourney Keota has won the district. Pleasantville will take the 2 seed. Pella Christian will be the 3 seed. And Eddyville, Blacksburg, Fremont will be your 4 seed. Now it'll just be a matter of where the state sends those 4 teams or who they give them. That pass goes to number 9, Xavier Woods. Landon Nunakoven will push him out of bounds at the 27-yard line after a gain of 7, and that should be the final play of this game. Is Pella? Nope, never mind. A Pella Motors timeout by Colfax-Mingo.
Yeah.
They want one more play to their season.
Yeah, they said not so fast, Tyler. Don't pack it up just yet.
Well, when I saw 7 seconds on the clock, oh, never mind. They just ended the final 7. Oh, I'm so confused. They're calling Pella Motors timeout. They put 4 seconds on the clock with the timeout there. I thought it was the game. I didn't think they were going to call the timeout with 4 seconds left, but, such is life. And so it's going to be one final play for Colfax-Mingo here with 4 seconds left. I'm just going to go ahead and imagine.
Maybe they'll go with the fake punt, Tyler.
I would love that. End it.
4th and 3, fake punt after you call timeout. Been successful twice.
Yep, Hostetter back to pass. He's throwing it in the direction of number 5, Chase Trotter, 13th target of the night. He is knocked out of bounds by Caleb Volk, and that will be how the 40th pass of the night for Chase Hostetter falls. Pella Christian secures number 3 in Class 1A District 6. We will be back with post-game coverage of Pella Christian High School football with one final look. Before we do that, real quick, one final look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Again, Pella Christian defeats Colfax-Mingo 35-0. Norwalk leads Lewis Central 21-7 at the end of the third quarter. Indianola 31, ADM 28, end of the third quarter there. Montezuma defeats Twin Cedars 71-0. Pella and Bondurant Farrar tied 14-14 in the third quarter. And Knoxville up 21-0 on Perry at halftime. Newton trailing Gilbert 27-7 at halftime. That is our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Again, Pella Christian finishes the regular season at 3-5. They will be on the road next week in a playoff game. We'll talk more about that when we return with post-game coverage here on KNIA-KRLS.com.
October deals at Knoxville Farm and Home. Get ready for those cold months ahead with RV antifreeze now 50 cents off per gallon. And don't forget to stock up on shop towels, also 50 cents off. If you need bedding for your pets or livestock, choose the cedar or pine bedding for just $1. Take advantage of $3 off all bagged fertilizer to get your yard in shape before winter sets in. Plus, save big on all the heavy-duty equipment you need with 10% off all lawnmowers and log splitters, but only while supplies last. These deals won't last long, so head to Knoxville Farm and Home. Knoxville Farm and Home, what a farm store should be.
The battery-powered lawn equipment you've always wanted is here. Toro's Flex Force line of walk mowers and lawn tools are easy to use, fast, quiet, and just as powerful as gas-powered. No hassles, no cords, and virtually no maintenance. Check out Toro's line of Flex Force lawn mowers and lawn tools at DeRuyter Lawn Equipment in Pella.
At Pella Insurance, we strive to provide you with bend-over-backwards service to protect your home, auto, business, farm, life, and health. We are a local, independent agency that has been serving the Pella community for over 30 years. Our mission is to provide you with a more holistic approach to your insurance needs. With an access to a multitude of industry-leading carriers, we are focused on assisting our customers with protecting and maximizing their assets, resources, and opportunities. When you think local, think Pella Insurance. For an agency that is here for you, call Pella Insurance at 641-628-9235.
CPAs are known for doing things by the numbers, but the accountants at Van Manen, Seastra, Meyer, Nickel go beyond the numbers. They are committed to their clients to bring the best advice at competitive prices to ensure that you get the best service to meet your needs. They'll stand behind you in case you would ever need help, unlike most of the do-it-yourself tax services, with year-round advice for any life changes that may happen. And if you're unhappy with your current service, they are accepting new clients with a smooth and seamless transition.
Save time and gain peace of mind with Van Manen, Seastra, Meyer, and Nickel.
Grow strong with us. Light State Bank. Light State Bank.
Could you be earning higher interest rates on your checking and savings accounts with our exclusive Lighten Rewards? Our Lighten Cashback, Lighten Interest, and Lighten Savings accounts are all designed to reward you for the transactions you're probably already doing, like swiping your debit card, receiving e-statements, and making payments by ACH debit. Visit lightenbank.com to start your account opening today. Member FDIC.
As the leaves fall and temperatures drop, make sure your home stays cozy with Vanderlinden Services, your York certified dealer. Our expert technicians ensure your furnace is ready for winter's chill. Schedule a tune-up today and enjoy peace of mind all season long. Call me, Austin Vanderlinden, at 641-780-0193 to schedule an appointment, or visit vanderlindenservices.com. Stay warm with York. Stay confident with Vanderlinden Services. The best for the job.
Looking to sell your car? At Ork Ford Lincoln, we make it easy. We want to buy your car, any make, any model. Get great value for your vehicle and a hassle-free, friendly experience. Visit us today and let our team handle the rest. It's quick, simple, and straightforward. Contact us at orkford.com, 641-628-2184, or stop out at 1130 West 16th Street in Pella, Iowa. We'll buy your car. It's just one more way that at Ork Ford Lincoln, we're taking care of you.
Pella Regional Health Center is hiring registered nurses to join the region's preferred family birthing center team. We have opportunities for full-time positions on days, nights, or weekend package. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, and a $10,000 sign-on bonus. Join the fantastic team in the growing obstetric unit and be part of something different, providing healthcare and healing services with Christian compassion. Apply online at pellahealth.org/careers.
Your business is everything to you, and it deserves the best internet, phone, and TV available. Whether you're a crew of 2 or have multiple locations and hundreds of employees, Pella Fiber is ready to set you up with the best connections in Pella. Their all-fiber network is built on industry-leading technology, and since fiber optic cable doesn't break down over time, you're far less likely to have your service impacted. Plus, upload speeds are as fast as the download, so you'll never lag in a video call again. Visit PellaFiber.com to learn more and get your business signed up today.
Welcome back to postgame coverage here of Pella Christian football's big win over the Colfax-Mingo Tiger Hawks 35-0 to end the regular season. They will be heading off to postseason play. Do have some Pingles home store Insta radio updates to give real quick too. Pleasantville defeats Cardinal 56-13. That's a final score. Southeast Warren trails Bedford 63-8 with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter of that game. Looks like we're about to get an update from Pella Bondurant Ferrara, and I actually know what that is because we pulled it up to kind of keep track of where that game was at here in post-game coverage. It's 14-14. Pella and Bondurant Ferrara going to quarter number 4. Bondurant has third and goal, though, coming out of the quarter break there. That is Bengals Home Store Insta Radio updates. Again, you're listening to Pella Christian Football, powered by Bank Iowa on KNIA and KRLS.com. All the senior night festivities going on here as the Eagles celebrated their final home game of the regular season for this senior group. And
Tyler, I got to figure out what that senior night festivity was that we saw going on at the goal line there just a little bit
We'll
ago.
ask Coach Kakbrinsky about that. I've never noticed it because I've never paid that close of attention to the senior night stuff. But
there was some weird dancing going on the goal line. Very synchronized, strange dancing. And I don't know if it's their seniors' way of getting their last, moment of pride as they watch all the underclassmen take part in a funky dance as they walk across the field. But whatever it was quite odd.
Yeah, we'll have to find out. We'll have to ask Coach Kakbrinsky about that. I mean, to each their own, though, right? I mean, everyone's got their own traditions. We'll we'll learn more on that before I cast any judgment on that, and I won't do it over the airwaves. But again, a great night for Eagles football. Obviously, some things to clean up going into the postseason next week. We'll find out tomorrow afternoon where the Eagles will be heading. We know they're going to be on the road because they're going to be third in the district. Barring just a crazy result of Eddyville, Blacksburg, Fremont somehow finding a way to beat Sigourney Keota, which I do not expect at all. The district standings have been set. Again, Pleasantville won tonight. They're second in the district. Sigourney Keota, they win the district yet again. Pella Christian finishes in third. And Eddyville, Blacksburg, Fremont, despite that loss to Sigourney Keota tonight, they get fourth, holding that tiebreaker holding that mark over Colfax-Mingo. Colfax finishing with just one win over Cardinal. Eddyville defeating Cardinal and Colfax-Mingo to get into the postseason. So again, a great night for the Eagles as they set that up. And Pingles Homestar Instant Radio update, a great game between ADM and Indianola. ADM takes a 35-31 lead, 7:40 to go in the fourth quarter. And oh my goodness, we're going to get a score update too coming from Pella as soon as Andrew Schneider calms down, 4th and goal. The Dutch block the field goal, and I don't know who that is returning it.
I think it's Lake Kalman if it's number 5.
We'll see. Number 9 for the Dutch.
Not sure who that is.
We'll see if Andrew tells us or if Trevor Castle tells us, but Pella with a blocked field goal returning it to the house.
Wow.
93-yard touchdown return. And Pella takes a lead. So how about that? 21 unanswered for the Dutch.
Yeah, and Bondurant had driven the field kind of decisively, taking control just offensively, marching down the field and get stopped in the red zone. And wow, what a huge play in that game.
Yeah, 20-14, pending the extra point there for the Dutch. Unbelievable. Just good football tonight in our area.
Yeah.
I mean, Pella, Bondurant, Farrar, Indianola, ADM. We mentioned that one. Norwalk playing really well over at Lewis Central tonight. Mike Effner, the unfortunate task of making a couple of trips over there. 21-14, the extra point was good there in our Pingles Home Store Instant Radio updates. Let's get into tonight's final stats, too. We got way off the rails here. We're talking about a 35-0 win for Pella Christian tonight. And Pella Christian actually had less first downs than Colfax-Mingo because of the time of possession. Colfax-Mingo ended up with 34 minutes because of that third quarter where they held the ball for basically the entire drive. They also finished with more yards than the Eagles on almost double the amount of plays. Colfax-Mingo 235 total yards on 58 plays. Pella Christian with 213 yards on 30 plays. The individual leaders, Caden Sykes, 33 rushing yards on 4 attempts. Cooper Sprunk with 90 yards on 11 attempts. Shane Hostetter, 13 of 41 passing for 163 yards and 2 interceptions. Brecken Ritzert, 54 yards on 7 of 13 passing and the 1 touchdown. Caden Sykes also led Colfax-Mingo in receiving 4 catches on 13 targets for 62 yards. Caleb Volk, Pella Christian's leader, with 2 catches for 21 yards. Camden Parker and Gary Wheeler each with interceptions for the Eagles defense. Caden Sykes also led Colfax-Mingo in tackles with 3 unassisted, 1 assisted. He was tied with Camden Cunningham in that regard. Pella Christian was led by Landon Nunakoven with 6 tackles, unassisted, 3 assisted tackles there. That is inside the numbers. Again, delivered by Pella Fiber, where every home gets a gig. Join today at PellaFiber.com. And, excuse me. I have that backwards. I was looking at the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Apology. That's tonight's final stats presented by the Verduft Agency. Let Chad Lance or Larry examine your stats and customize an insurance plan for you. The Verduft Agency providing complete courteous service to the Pella area for nearly 100 years. I was looking at the halftime sheet, not the post-game sheet. Again, apologies. That is presented by the Verduft Agency. And we appreciate all they do. And the game just moved a little too quick for me tonight. After a 45-minute first quarter last week, I was not expecting as short a game as we got tonight. We're thankful for that one, but before we take another time out here, we're going to go to a Pingles Home Store Instant Radio update. Knoxville 21, Perry 0 at the end of the third quarter. Coach Kagmerinsky's making his way up. We'll go ahead and take a break. We'll be back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth with more post-game coverage of Pella Christian's 35-0 win over Colfax-Mingo to end the regular season.
Hey, sports fans, I want to tell you why my family and I love using Delivery.com. First off, we're supporting local Pella restaurants. I don't have time to name all of them, but there's a ton of choices, and it's a great way to eat local from the comfort of our own home. Plus, Delivery.com sends us regular emails with special savings, and there's a reward program built right in to help us save even more. It's so nice to have a delivery service right here in Pella, so if you haven't tried it out, give it a shot. Support local restaurants and enjoy great food right at your home or office by using Delivery.com.
At Community First Credit Union, we're always working to make banking with us easy. That's why we continue to introduce simple ways to manage your money. Square up with friends after lunch with our real-time Pay a Friend feature. Check balances on your Apple Watch, deposit checks on the go, or pay bills at midnight. We have the technology you need. Join us at c1stcu.com because at C First, together is better. Download our mobile app by searching Community First CU. Federally insured by the NCUA. Your mobile carrier's message and data rates may apply.
Pella Corporation believes in making a difference by encouraging their workforce to volunteer, mentor, and support great causes within our community. That commitment to giving back helps build stronger, more vibrant neighborhoods. Join them in making a positive impact by volunteering to a cause that's special to you. Together, we can create a brighter future for everyone, because at Pella Corporation, they're building more than just windows and doors.
USA Today recently named Hy-Vee the best grocery store in America as voted on by their readers. This is a tremendous honor, and we are very appreciative of you, our customers, for voting for Hy-Vee. As we continue our mission of making lives easier, healthier, and happier, we are committed to delivering only the best service and experience to you, our valued customer. Thank you for naming Hy-Vee the best grocery store in America.
Hi, this is Tim Tagernheis, owner of Culver's Restaurant here in Pella. Fall is one of my favorite times of the year. I love watching football and I love going to football games. Like many of you, I'm a huge fan of the Dutch, the Eagles, and the Central Dutch. If you're looking for a quick meal on your way to the game or a tasty treat when it's over, stop into Culver's in Pella. We'll make you a fresh, never frozen burger just how you want it, one of our famous concrete mixers, or any of our other great menu items. We're locally owned and involved in your community. Culver's Restaurant in Pella.
Fall into comfort with home furnishings, home decor, and more at Bruxford's Home Center in Pella. We have a great selection of comfy sectionals, sofas, pillows, and throws to help give your home a cozy new look. Plus, recliners that hug you back and lamps to warm your space on those cold fall evenings. Stop into our showroom at 405 Truman Road in Pella and let us make your house your home at Bruxford's Home Center or shop online at bruxhome.com.
It seems like everything today charges via USB. How many of your receptacles have USB ports? Sure, they make adapters, and you probably have a couple dozen laying around. But wouldn't it be easier to just plug it straight into a wall receptacle? At Centerpoint Electric, we're here to help with any electrical problem you have, big or small. Let us install USB receptacles throughout your house so you can ditch the adapters and charge with ease. Check us out online at centerpoint-electric.com. We're wired for excellence.
Refresh yourself at Scooter's Coffee in Pella this fall and support a great cause. From now until the end of October, try delicious Courage Quencher, a delightful blend of strawberry and lime, smooth coconut milk, and topped with freeze-dried blueberries for that perfect light pink color. Plus, 20% of every Courage Quencher goes to the Pink Agenda, funding crucial breast cancer research. Sip with a purpose and support a great cause. Scooter's Coffee. Amazing drinks, amazing people, amazingly fast.
Back here with more pregame coverage of Pella Christian High School football. And with our continuing coverage of Iowa High School football, we're joined now by head coach of the Pella Christian Eagles football squad, Rich Kagmerinsky, following a 35-0 win over Colfax-Mingo on Friday night. Coach, we knew you guys were locked into the playoffs, but going in on that high note, winning 35-0 here against the Tiger Hawks. Let's just talk about that. How good does it feel to go in on that win and build that momentum going into the postseason?
It feels really good. That's exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to come in here and kind of make a statement
and finish the regular season strong, which we did, and for our defense to pitch a shutout was great, the first shutout of the year for us. And then offensively, we did some really nice things in the first half. Second half, we only had 2 possessions and did not do that well in the second half, but it's kind of a weird second half, but really did a lot of nice things in the first half offensively, but really proud of our defense and to get the shutout. Colfax is a nice offensive football team. They threw for almost 400 yards last week against Sigourney, so I thought we did a lot of nice things there.
Well, and you talk about that. I mean, we'll come back and touch on the second half, but the first half, you guys came out, you got the ball first, marched it right down the field, took 3 plays to score. You followed that up, I believe it was the Landon Nunakoven punt return touchdown that ended up following that up, and then the offense just continued to roll. You found different ways to score tonight, too. That was something that I know was big with you guys coming into this game, was you wanted to find that balance.
That's right.
Passing, running, and in the punt return game, too. I mean, just finding multiple ways to do that. How great was that to see all phases of the game really start to find their stride there in that first half?
That's exactly right. I thought we ran the ball well in the first half. And then Caleb Volk had that nice touchdown catch for our second score. Landon Nunakoven had that nice punt return for our third score. And the way to open the game up and drive the ball down the field, Johnson Morgan had a really nice jet play for a touchdown, for a big play. So that was a good way to open the game. And then we were late in the half. I was actually hoping to score again. We had a turnover. We thought we had a turnover, and then it got called back on a penalty. So did not necessarily finish the first half the way we wanted to. I would have liked to get the ball back and put our offense back on the field, run a 2-minute drill, but that did not materialize. So yeah, did a lot of really nice things in the first half. On all 3 phases.
Well, and you talk about the way that your guys played there in that first half. We talked about the offense and the defense did a pretty good job there early on at getting off the field. That's something that early in the season we had talked about we hadn't necessarily seen from this Eagles team, was the ability to get off the field a little bit earlier. Just talk a little bit about what you felt like changed maybe defensively tonight that allowed your guys to get off the field and not have to play multiple downs and multiple sets of downs here against the Tiger Hawks tonight.
Well, I thought we did, first of all, I thought we did a good job of containing their quarterback. So I thought that was good. And then I think we kept leverage on the receivers. They had a couple of nice receivers, but we would not let them get loose, which was very good. And so I think it's a combination of containing the quarterback. And then we had a healthy pass rush from our down 4. We didn't have to necessarily send pressure to get some pressure on, send a 5th guy to get pressure. So that we had a good pass rush from our D-line, and contained the quarterback, and we kept leveraging the receivers. So that we did a really nice job there. That was a good disciplined defense that we showed there in the first half.
And again, we're talking to head coach of the Pella Christian football team, Rich Kekmerinsky, here following a 35-0 win over Colfax-Mingo on Friday night. And if there's one area of the game that we're going to talk about, and it's a little bit of a frustration point in the first half, I know you mentioned some things that you would like to see cleaned up. I would say that probably one thing that you look back on tonight, and it's just like we weren't necessarily sound in that first half, was just the penalty game. 7 penalties there at halftime. Obviously, I think it hasn't been a consistent issue throughout the year, but it's something that has reared its head here once or twice. What's kind of your thought going into the postseason to make sure that gets tidied up so you don't necessarily hurt yourself in the first round of the postseason?
Well, yeah, the other thing that we didn't do well is we had a couple of breakdowns in the kicking game. We gave up a couple of 4th down conversions, on our punt return game. So that's something else we got to work on to get that fixed. I think the penalties, honestly, a lot of them were what I would call just effort penalties, and I would say maybe questionable. I don't know, but I wasn't terribly concerned with our penalty situation in the first half. Obviously, I'll look at the film and make some diagnosis here, see what we need to fix. But I think a lot of it was just good old-fashioned, effort and maybe a couple. Hit out of bounds here and there, which that's a judgment call, and I'm not questioning the officials there, but I thought our kids were playing hard.
And I would agree with you. I mean, the kids played hard tonight, and especially when you got up 35-0, it wasn't necessarily going your way in that second half, right? I mean, Colfax-Mingo got the ball first, and you mentioned obviously there was a couple breakdowns that allowed it, but they held the ball, I think, for 11 out of the 12 minutes there in that third quarter, and would have been really easy for the defense to just kind of break and be like, okay, well, we're going to, have a breakdown or something like that on the back end. They didn't do that, though, right? They continued to fight, even though they had a couple of breakdowns early. They bent but didn't break.
Yeah, I was really eager. As good a defense we played in the first half, I thought we did a nice job of keeping them out of the end zone in the second half. They were kind of just, playing with reckless abandon, down 35, chucking them all over. They had a fake punt in there. So it was, I thought our defense did a nice job of really an adverse situation.
And, you talk about going into the postseason. Obviously, you built up the momentum, right? Back-to-back wins here. And we don't know where you're going to be at next week. Obviously, we'll find that out tomorrow. At the time that this re-airs during the Coach's Corner, it'll be later this afternoon that we find out that postseason opponent. But what's kind of the big thing that you're telling the guys after the game Friday night to get them in the right mindset to start preparing for the postseason, even though you don't know that opponent yet?
Well, I thought our goal tonight was to come and play our best football of the year, which I think we did. I think we are playing the best football of the year, which is great. Kind of steam full speed ahead in the playoffs. So I think we're ready. I think we'll be a nice playoff team. I think that's the message. Is we just got to keep doing what we're doing, keep getting better. I think we're going to post some matchup problems with some different playoff teams. So I'm excited. I'm really proud of this team, how they finished the year strong. And so I think we got a lot to build on and a lot to look forward to.
Well, and I got to ask this question too, because as a coach, obviously every coach has a little bit different preparation process for a postseason game like this. You're in a little bit of a unique situation. We're going to find out tomorrow afternoon who that postseason opponent is, but I also know that you're going to be a little busy on a Saturday as well. Isaac getting ready for a big matchup as the Dordt defenders look to go 6-0. So kind of what does your Saturday look like, knowing that you're going to find out who you play in the postseason next week, but you also want to watch your son get to 6-0 potentially at the NAIA level?
Well, and also both my daughters are playing over the Knoxville Volleyball.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that too.
So I got a real treat tomorrow. I get a chance to watch my girls play over in Knoxville, and my daughter-in-law is head coach for PC Volleyball. So they're having a great year. Really excited about it, watching them a little bit in the morning. Then getting a chance to watch Isaac play in the afternoon. And then actually we're celebrating the anniversary. My mom passed away in 2020. We're having a little get-together, little CAC family get-together to celebrate my mom's birthday as well. So it's going to be a great family day tomorrow, and looking forward to seeing who we play and start to get ready.
It sounds like it's going to be a great day, and, just a great day filled with Kegmerinskis all over the place. You mentioned that. I got to ask about this, too, now, because just you mentioned the volleyball side of things. Obviously, you've been busy with the football side of things this year, but you've got a lot of ties to that volleyball program. They're number 8 in 2A right now, and they've got a home road to a regional championship match. What's just kind of your thoughts about how the volleyball program's kind of risen this season and elevated their play?
Oh, I can't say enough good things. I think Andrew's done a great job of coaching. She's got a great staff. I think the team has really responded and improved. I had a chance to watch them this past week and looking forward to watching them tomorrow morning. I think to get a top 8 seed and to host is just a great thing, and I think we can make some noise in the playoffs. I think we got a nice team, and we're coming on. We're getting better, so we're kind of maturing at the right time. So I think the future is very, very bright for PC volleyball.
I think it is too, and all the fall sports teams here at Pella Christian just continue to find some success, and we're looking forward to another successful end to the fall sports season. Coach Kegmerinski, thanks for joining us here, and best of luck as you get ready for that first round postseason matchup.
Thank you, Tyler.
Absolutely. That was Rich Kegmerinski, head coach of the Pella Christian football team, here after a 35-0 win over Colfax-Mingo, powered by Hy-Vee. Time to go in closing, presented by Light and State Bank. Grow strong with us. The Eagles cap off the regular season with that big win over the Tiger Hawks of Colfax-Mingo, and they will be set up versus a number 2 seed. Tune in to KNIAKRLS.com. Tomorrow we'll have more information about that first round matchup here on KNIAKRLS.com. Again, Pella Christian 35-0 winners over the Tiger Hawks of Colfax-Mingo on Friday night. Sending it back to the studio, thanks for tuning in to this edition of Pella Christian High School Football on KNIAKRLS.com and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. One final plug too. Wednesday night, Pella Christian Volleyball hosting either Earlham or West Central Valley. Myself and Brendan Fowdy will have all the action on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Again, thanks for tuning in to Pella Christian Football on KNIAKRLS.com.